DeMarco is back here. Oh, and by the way, DeMarco and I just had a pre-show chat. I think we bonded a little bit more, but I also think it was weird, especially when Maurice Jones-Drew, MJD, came up. Anyway, Young D, producer DeAndre's back from Miami. South Beach, Jack.
Do you have your passport?
Producer Laura's here.
Benjamin Pratt is like...
The gang's all back together, and on a Wednesday, that means Bergie's here. Gregory Arthur Bergman, going to talk some Dodgers baseball.
Violated. I was violated for the first time.
Let's have some fun today, sucker. Oh, by the way, June 17th, 1994. We all remember that date. There's a 30 for 30 about what happened in the Southland that day.
Oh. Why don't you shut up?
The No Stress Sports Talk Express. Let's do it for your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Mark it down. You're keeping track, right?
Yes.
No.
Is that part? Is that
No.
two?
Yeah, no.
Yes, they mentioned
No,
you.
no,
We're back
just
in the
saying-
home.
you.
Just saying my name does not count.
That does
to
count.
Be, no. It has to be something similar to what you had, where you said you had a little bonding moment, and then it got a weird. Like there has to be a little background to it.
You
It's not
said
just,
you're never mentioned.
No. My name is said because my name is on the show, so my name is always going to be mentioned, but I'm rarely elaborated on.
It's okay,
Okay,
Trav.
then we're starting
Yeah.
over today
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
Wait. Explain what's happening here.
I'm almost never mentioned in the open.
See, that's
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen to the opens.
Can we play it again? Can you play it?
No,
play it
no.
again?
He wants...
See, you're never mentioned. He just mentioned you.
No. Saying my name is not mentioning it. That's not. That's
Like
the
a
name
Travis
of the show.
recap.
If my name were not mentioned when it says it's the DeMarco and Travis show, that would be I'm getting fired today.
Okay, so we're
But
starting new.
not
Okay.
being mentioned as far as like he mentioned about Greg's
It's the
here.
DeMarco show.
DeAndre's back. DeAndre's back from his vacation in Miami.
You have no vignette.
There's no elaboration.
Yes, no
What
character
would
development.
you have wanted him to say in the open about you?
I would think
asking
something
questions.
that would come up more than 9% of the time.
Right. So this is every day. I've never really noticed that. Is that? But you notice it all the time. Like,
We're
someone
keeping
in there
count.
help me out here. DeAndre.
Okay,
Laura.
so he's right. There's usually a lot of elaboration of DeMarco's day or what he's done, DeAndre's, even sometimes me, but it's rarely about Travis.
Well, I mean,
There's no
Like, if you-
elaboration.
is there something that you did yesterday back from Tajon?
It's a 2.5-hour drive. That should be mentioned.
It's a very.
How was the
That
drive
should
back?
be mentioned.
Travis took a long drive yesterday.
How was the drive back?
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said 2 hour?
Look, just a shade over.
Oh, look at you.
Just a shade over.
Easiest drive from downtown?
I see you.
It was a piece of cake drive. I got all the way from Bakersfield to Laguna Niguel in 2 hours and 10 minutes.
You said you didn't hit the break. I like
Listened to the entire Dodger game and still had 10 minutes to kill.
It was over in an hour and
Yeah.
52
Oh,
minutes, so it
joy.
was
Yeah.
wonderful.
It
Just
was-
you, the car, the road, and
and
Dodgers.
the hum of the tires.
There you go. How
It
was
pretty good.
Tajon? How was it?
It was great. We
Yeah?
had a really good time.
What'd you
we got
guys do?
We got to watch a little bit of the World Cup. We had a great show with Andy. We gave away a great prize. We got to eat some pretty good food. They brought out something
the
called
messy burger.
dessert nachos.
Dessert
Oh,
nachos.
I heard you guys
So
talking about
think
that.
about like tortilla chips, okay?
Yeah.
But they're covered with like cinnamon and sugar.
Ooh.
And
Flour
then
tortillas.
they're covered with a whole bunch of scoops of ice cream,
Oh.
whipped cream, and cherries.
Ooh,
So
that
it-
sounds delicious. Wait, flour
So
tortillas?
the nachos
Oh.
were made of... Have you had buñuelos before?
No, I don't know
So
what a buñuelo is.
buñuelo is
think I
a
used to date
flour
her.
tortilla that's deep fried, and they throw sugar and cinnamon on it.
Okay.
And it's
That
covered.
sounds-
So
did you
that
have one? You don't like cinnamon.
I had a.
You don't like cinnamon?
I don't. I can't eat it.
He
It's a long
doesn't.
story.
Okay.
I ate the ice cream.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, I had a couple of big spoonfuls of the ice
Good
cream. And
for
it was terrific.
They took care of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did everybody get in on that besides yours? It's a dessert.
Oh,
Lori
Ben-
I
ate
heard you
some,
saying
I
it was
ate some.
huge.
Ben Conroy took
Ben.
down half the damn plate.
That doesn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
Does not shock me at all.
Ben got his licks in for sure. Yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
cherry.
He's like, I'll take this half.
Ben can eat. Ben's a big guy.
Yes.
I love Ben.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yes.
You know, Ben's been around a long time, but he got his licks in, and then I think Janessa had a couple of bites as well.
I mean,
All right.
literally everybody, Janessa,
Yeah.
Steffa,
Sweet.
Rosie, who all work in the back.
It was good.
And then
Yes.
all of us. It was really good. It is really rich, really sweet. But even though I'm not a super big fan of sweet like that, it was delicious.
Oh, dessert nachos.
Like,
yes.
oh.
Give me more.
Yeah, I
Give
never
me more.
seen
Sounds
anything
great.
like that.
Yes.
It was it
Give
did
me
the
more.
trick.
Give
The
me more.
messy
Give me more.
burger.
Give me more.
Yeah, for
Why
sure.
do I get the feel? This is
What did
just
you
funny.
do with your day off?
Actually,
He was
I'm
here.
meeting here with Big Al. So I walked by and Chris thought he saw a ghost. Like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm not on today. He goes, oh yeah.
Who's Big Al?
Big Al is he's a
He's
lawyer.
Yeah, he's a
Lawyer.
lawyer. He's
He's
an
an attorney,
accident
yeah.
attorney. Yeah.
Yeah, great guy. We had a great conversation. He browbeat me about not talking about the Kings enough.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a big-time Kings fan. And I turned him over to Greg. I said, here's the guy you need
There
to
you
talk
go.
to.
Oh yeah, and I sat there and I talked to. He's a really, really great guy.
Great
I talked to him
guy.
for like 20 minutes. We
Yeah.
talked about the Kings, how he's a big time Kings fan, like you're saying,
Huge, yeah.
and a really big Dodger fan too.
There
He's
you
going
go.
all through last year's World Series. It was great.
Yeah, he was like,
Really
"Do you
good
guys-
guy.
Do you guys talk about the Dodgers enough?" I'm like, "Are you kidding?
You can't talk about the Dodgers too
Are
much.
you kidding?"
You can't. They're pretty good. They
Yeah.
win. They've got the most popular player in the sport. They go to back-to-back World Series titles. They're
Speaking of
division
that,
titles.
the most popular player in the sport. Okay,
Mhm.
don't break him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's-
Don't break Otani.
It's a
Please
thought now.
don't. Okay, because when he was rounding those bases after the home run, he looked like us. He did. He looked like us.
I
like
think
stiff.
I think that knee is probably something less than 100%. I think that's probably something that he's dealing with. I know that he's got the blister on his finger from pitching. I think, look, the Dodgers are nothing if not incredibly conservative when it comes to this kind of stuff. So if
Okay,
they think they can I don't think they're damn the torpedoes, just run him out there and see what happens.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
going to be incredibly
Is the
cautious.
Cy Young thing off the table now? Can we stop talking about that? Because if that's the case, then you can go about, I guess, protecting him a little bit
I don't
more.
think it's off the table. I think it's less likely today than it was a week ago. I think it gets less likely the deeper we get into the season, just because you're seeing other guys that pitch more that are also pitching really well, Mizorowski and others. He's not going to win the Cy Young unless something very, very unusual happens.
Okay.
But
Then we can stop. Yeah.
he's also kind of in the mix still. It's not like he's out of the woods. He's still one of the top 5 or 6 candidates.
Yeah, he's still being thought about, but all those other guys have to completely fall apart for him to go get it. And also, he has to go through something crazy where he's going to have the amount of innings to get there. He only pitches once a week, so you need 162 innings to pitch to get there. That's 1 inning per game that the team plays. It's probably not going to happen. He's probably not going to get there, and because of that, so that my kind of thing is now you're seeing him. I take all the Cy Young basically kind of off the table. I don't know what's going on in there, but if he has the blister and it's bleeding and it's causing problems, and you can see that it had an issue where he gave up the 4 runs in this last inning, the same thing happened in the last outing in Pittsburgh. He has the knee issue. Is there any thought whatsoever to 1 15-day IL and give him some time off his feet, let his finger heal, let his knee heal? You have almost a 10-game lead in your division. Is there any thought to even just let him have a little bit of time off?
If he really needs it.
I would defer to him. I think that the load that he is responsible for on any given day, only he understands it, right? We could sit here and talk about, well, he's doing 2 things, and yeah, he is, but only he understands what the actual ask on his body is day to day, right? To prepare as the best designated hitter in baseball, to prepare as a frontline starting pitcher. Like, we can conceptualize it, but we don't know what it feels like. So if he feels like that knee's 1% worse today than it was yesterday because he's on it, then sure, get him off of his feet a little bit. But if he's, and you got to trust your guy a little bit and say, be as honest as you can with me. Is this something that would be better with a little rest? And if he kind of gives you, well, I don't know, then I think you go ahead and you do something. But if he said, dude, I'm good to go, I think you let him roll. The blister of all the things,
Like,
the
I'm good to
blister
go.
is the
I'm
thing.
good to go, or he's bleeding. I'm good to go, Captain.
Yeah, you got to
right.
take the decision out of his hands
Okay.
at that point. But the blister to me is the thing that is, because he should not be dealing with this.
Absolutely not.
That is something that usually your hands get built up, just like any other. You get calluses where you need to get calluses, and those things will stop blistering after a period of time. So I think that's interesting that it keeps bubbling up is something, but I mean, I'm inclined to let him make his own decisions because only he knows what he has to go through every day.
So I'm totally with you. Is if he wants it, if he needs it, but I also think he's the type of guy that's going to be like, no, I'm good. I'm going out there no matter what. Look, I'm healthy. I want to play every
he
single
is
game.
performing.
He
That's
is
the other thing.
Well, he is performing. But if there's any part of him that could be like, well, that's going to screw you up for maybe another playoff run. Why would you even risk it? I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying it has to be a thought that should be going through the Dodgers' mind because that's a problem if it becomes one.
I wouldn't be surprised if they've discussed it, but you just made the best point of all, DeMarco. He's still performing at an elite level at both jobs.
Yeah.
And until you start to see a noticeable dip in his performance, until you start to say, hey, listen, man, you were hitting 400 for a month, and now you're hitting, 180 for 3 weeks. What's going on with that knee?
Right.
Or if all of a sudden, he's given up. Today, he got knocked around a little bit. He gave up 4 runs, and it's one of those, if that starts happening, say, hey, clearly that blister's happening to you. Let's get that thing settled down. And like the blister, I think, is more manageable because you just let him DH. You just take him out of the rotation for a time or two and let the blister settle down and go back into it. But as long as he's performing at the level he's performing at, you're not going to be super excited to go take your best player out of the order.
No, and I know every year's different. You start from zero as if you didn't win, but I wouldn't want to burn him up in pursuit of a third and risk 4, 5, 6, and 7 down the road. You know what I mean? Like this little thing now that he can perform through because he's so great becomes a little bit worse next year and the year after. You know what I mean? That type of stuff.
I don't necessarily agree with. I think that they're the best team in baseball again this year.
Yeah,
I think you've got to
really
damn the torpedoes, go for it, because Mookie's going to be a year older. Freddie's going to be a year older. Shohei's going to what's coming next might not be great.
Fair enough.
That right now they're still all
depending on what it is.
Right. Like
Fair enough.
They're
Yeah.
real close right now.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, to your point, if you have to put him on the 15-day, what's your lead right now? 9?
It's 9, and it's probably going to be 9.5 by the end of the day.
Play with that a little bit.
Maybe 10.
I think it's 10 today because I
If-
think
I don't know
that
what
the
the Padres
Padres
have
already
done.
lost
Oh,
today.
they already lost
I
today?
think
Then
so.
it's 10.
You can
Yeah.
play with that.
As of right now, it
Yeah.
still says 9. So,
Yeah.
and Diamondbacks are 9.5.
If you wanted to rest him if he needed it, I think you could survive it.
Oh, look, they could survive almost anything at this point. Like this goes back to what we were talking about before. They're not going to play a game with like real stakes for 3 months. They're just not. It's just not going to happen.
I think you did say something that I think is the other option for this. Just take him out of the rotation for at least, or one time. Just skip one time through. That's basically 14 days because he pitches once a week, so he doesn't pitch next week. And you go all the way around, and you're like, oh, it's been 2 weeks, and we haven't seen him on the mound. If that will help it heal, I think you're right. It's the blister that is most worrisome for me. So take him out one time, and then see the knee. If it becomes a problem, that's what you need to avoid that at all costs.
I know that trot. You know that trot.
Yeah, no, and look, he doesn't steal bases anymore. Like they've changed the way that he plays a little bit, but I've also seen him when he needs to hit the gas, he still can.
He can.
Yeah, he can go do it.
I'm not
for
surprised by
sure.
that. And one more thing, when I do that 999, it's not going to be when Robleski pitches. Too fast. Too fast. Okay?
Yeah, yesterday was so fast. It was amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Let's talk a little bit about him and just kind of where they are because they're running away with this thing. We got first pitch coming up next, and they're still doing it with less than their best foot forward. It's pretty remarkable. The summer of soccer is here, and Rock and Brews is your headquarters for every match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens with game day food and drink specials and an unbeatable atmosphere. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rock and Brews. Visit rockandbrews.com for your nearest location. First pitch coming up next. It's Wednesday with Greg and DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Coming up tonight on ESPN LA Road to the Cup, Mario, we are going to talk and take a look back at match day 1. What a fiery start to this tournament. This World Cup is amazing already.
Yeah, we got stars galore in this 2026 World Cup. All of them delivering. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland. Plus, we preview match day 2s for Mexico versus South Korea and U.S. versus Australia.
Road to the Cup tonight, 6 p.m. on ESPN LA.
The great part about being a dad is the ability to fall asleep in my chaise lounge in Oasis. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Soccer watch party at Sideline, Saturday the 20th. Adidas giveaway and Av Alta players. Go!
Number 2.
A free bucket cap for Dad, the 21st. Then Father's Day bingo to win a share of over 25 grand.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 3 Corvette Stingrays June 28th. You could drive off a winner.
Morongo, good times.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more. So you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-375-8936. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Yay. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
Dalton Wilson looks like the guy that drives Bennett Camaros.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I mean,
sounds right.
Makes
sense. Yeah, totally.
I think I love him. I'm not sure if I do though.
He should be your favorite player. Yeah. That's your
The
guy.
guy that would probably play football too and be a fullback
Or linebacker.
or a linebacker. That dude, the neck roll.
He'd be very enthusiastic to hit somebody.
I like that guy.
Oh, that's all he would want.
Yeah, that's you're on the right guy.
But I would tell
Stop thinking. Let me think. You just go out
yeah,
and play.
don't think, just pitch, meat.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's all.
The Bull Durham, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, just sit there like this.
Yeah,
and
that's
nod
all
your
you
head
need to
like,
do. I think I like that
Nuke
guy.
Lelouch.
Yeah.
DeMarco, I want Greg to tell you a story because he told me this story earlier today, and I think he's in crisis, and we can't. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him, and I don't know what's up.
It has been a very rough week for me, DeMarco. Okay, I walked into my house here. I am a creature of habits when I come into the house, and just in everything. I do everything the same every single day. That's just how I work. So I walk into the house, and I always have a little box on my side table, and I open up the box and I put my wallet, my keys, my parking pass, ID card, and my AirPods all in there. Close it up and go about my time. Yesterday, I'm going to go box later on. I go in. I think I do all that stuff. I go and my dog's there. I have to go feed the dog. I open up the box. This is a box that's underneath a shelf. There's a box in there that has dog food. I open up the dog food, feed the dog, go there, go about my business, go box, come home at night, goes out perfectly like normal. I wake up this morning. I go to my box to leave the house, open up the box. I don't, no wallet, no keys, no anything. I have nothing, none of my stuff. I leave. I don't have them on me right now. I do not have them on me right now.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Panic.
Driving with no wallet.
Okay.
That's what's happening right now. I don't know where it is. So I asked my girlfriend, Jean, I say, hey, can you look around in these extra bedrooms to see where this stuff is? Because I have no idea where it is. She sends me a picture of the box, the dog food box, and it's all sitting inside the dog food box.
What's going on, Greg?
That's what
Wow.
Why?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is it in there? There's a shelf above it. I can just put it, why? How would it get in there? Unless she's messing with my mind.
Here's the theory that I threw at him, and he does not think this is what happened, but it's the only thing that I can come up with that would make some sense.
Because I have a point to make. Okay. Yeah.
That he came through the door, had his crap in his hands, right? He had the keys, the wallet,
I was rushing to go box.
Yep. And you're in a hurry. He's like, oh, man, I got to go feed the dog. And so you went to feed the dog. You opened up the container of dog food. Your hands were full. So you just set the stuff down on the food. I'll get a scoop of food. And then you're like, oh, I got to get out of here. And you closed it and you left. And it just completely slipped your mind.
You blew it. Yeah.
It would make sense, but I would need both hands. It's too much stuff for one hand. So I would need both hands. I would have to put it down, open up the box, pick it back up, put the stuff in there, take the dog food container, feed the dog, go back, put the container back in there, close it again, and not see the stuff. It just doesn't make sense.
No.
I don't understand. I still don't understand how it
should
happened.
I respond to this, right?
Tell him what you're thinking.
Okay.
No,
what
truth.
should I say? Because remember the guy that dropped the ball bore he crossed the goal line?
Yep.
Greg called him an idiot.
Yep.
So what do I do?
This is the equivalent of putting the ball down on the 1 yard line.
That guy's an idiot.
This is what it happens, right?
No, it does happen, but this isn't like I went into the refrigerator and put it down because I was getting a drink of water and came back out. You've said that you've done that before.
I put keys in weird places.
Are you thinking of something else? You have something going on?
No, you
told me there was something else going on. Maybe
we
about that.
talked about it yesterday. It's just
maybe that's
some
on
issues.
your mind. That's usually what happens to me when I start making mistakes. Something else is on my mind.
Yeah, but this is just too weird of a thing. Like it's an enclosed box.
I have another theory, and it just dawned on me as you were telling this story. And I haven't done this very often, but I've done it 2 or 3 times in my life. Do you sleepwalk?
I've never slept walking once in my life, but that would actually make some sense.
Wait a minute. Are you? I thought you just made a mistake. You think you walked out?
He doesn't
there?
know how they got in there.
There's no way.
You put him in there.
There's
You
no
put him
way.
in there, Greg.
There's no way
Yes.
I did.
Greg,
It just doesn't make sense.
Listen.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
Greg, you put him in there.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I think. You're probably right, but it doesn't make sense to actually happen. Like physically, it doesn't make sense.
Would he not at some point, like once he saw them and the dog would go, oh, yeah, I've set him down for a second. Yeah, he has no recollection of ever putting them in there.
You haven't found your keys in the fridge before?
I have.
Okay,
but
I put them in there.
But once I realized, I'm like, oh, of course. I put the keys down so I could grab the
But I didn't
bottle
realize
of water.
I did it. You know what I mean?
But later I recalled doing it.
Right.
Like he has
right.
no recollection of it. Even
doesn't.
after finding them, he's like, I don't remember doing
Nothing.
that.
Sometimes that happens, though, when I've had I call myself Dory because I have Dory brain a lot. So there's times where I'm fighting with my boyfriend, Christian, like, I did this. I know I did this. And then he finds something and he goes, do you remember putting it there? Because it's here. No, but there's no other explanation than I had to put it there because I live on my own.
Right. No,
So you had to.
It was probably me. That's the most logical answer.
Yeah.
But it was all placed in there very nicely.
Yeah, there's no like leprechaun running around your
No,
house.
I think. Okay, so I think.
I mean, never know. Never know.
No, it's not a leprechaun. But I do think that she's denying it. I think Jean was messing with me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a possibility.
That's the only explanation.
Is that on brand?
That's the only no.
That's not on
Did
brand.
you
all.
piss her
Not at
off?
all. No,
Oh.
actually, not today. Not yesterday either.
I believe the
Sometimes,
answer
yes.
is not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Your insurance policy.
It's only 3:40 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
There's a
it's-
lot of time for you
Right.
still to get under the skin.
Especially for me.
Yeah.
DeAndre, do you believe me in any sense?
I do not, if I'm being honest with you.
No, come on, man.
I truly believe that you put those.
It had
I
to.
probably did, but it
You
just
blew
doesn't. It doesn't make any sense, and we can move on from this in a second. But I have to pick up the I have to open it. You have to unlock it. You have to lift it up. You have to take stuff out. You have to unlock it again.
Okay,
pick it up.
the
There's
more
too
you
many. There's too many things to happen.
But the more you describe that process, the more likely you are to put that stuff in there. Like if it were just literally flip it open, get a scoop, put it down. But you just, as you were telling the story, like you had to open and close that box 3 different times. At some point, your hands were full and you set the stuff down.
You need to let this go, B. It was you. Just
I
let it go.
know it is. I don't understand how it happened. But yeah, we can move on. I'm just saying I didn't do it.
Okay, Jay in the chat said, J9861 said, leave the perico alone, Greg, because it's messing with
Perico.
it's
I would
messing with your
definitely
head.
like journal this. Like this happened in case it happens again.
Oh.
Yeah, well, if
Yeah.
it happens
Someone.
again,
That's what I
then
mean.
you got to go
That's
figure
what
out
I'm
what's
saying.
going
So
on.
I would journal this. Yeah, there you go, just to make sure.
I had to get an
You
MRI.
sure you don't
because of this.
sleepwalk?
I maybe
sleepwalk?
maybe I did.
Very, very, very rarely, but once, like
Wait, you do?
less than a handful of times in my life. My kid, my oldest son, used to sleepwalk all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is the best answer I'll accept.
Yeah.
That is the only
Yeah.
answer I will accept.
No,
at
because
this
like
point.
I remember when he was 5, 6 years, he would come downstairs just talking and having conversations, and he was dead asleep, and you just kind of turn him around, walk him back up, put him back in bed, and right back out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never. Have you?
No,
Never?
no, never. I talked to my sleep plenty of
Oh.
times.
Oh,
but,
that's
like, no.
normal.
Yeah, that's
Plenty of
normal. But
times.
like, no,
Okay.
not sleepwalking.
I had a dude that
No.
slept with his eyes open, and that was weird.
So that's creepy.
That's
was weird.
so
Yeah,
creepy.
Yeah. I was having like
No, I
a
wouldn't like
full-on
that.
convo.
That person is a
and then,
demon.
and then he went, I'm like, are you asleep?
I wouldn't like that at all. That would freak me out.
It was weird. It was weird. It
Yeah.
was weird. Old
No,
Jamal.
that
Yes.
person's a demon, and you shouldn't
Might have
spend
been.
time with that
Yes,
person.
sir.
Have you watched Supernatural?
Right.
Yeah. No. Wow.
So we talked a little bit about Eric Lauer yesterday, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
just kind of how he's doing the job now
Yeoman
because the
Lauer.
job needs to get done.
Somehow.
And it felt like maybe Justin Robleski was in a similar role at the start of the season. Like, hey, just gobble up some of these innings while Snell gets healthy. You know, we're going to figure out what's going on with Sasaki. You and Sheehan just kind of fill in as needed. Has he pitched well enough through the first half of the season in your mind to basically have locked himself into the rotation for the rest of the year? Or is he still kind of just keeping a seat warm for Snell and Glasnow?
No, I think he is locked in at this point, and that when those two come back, it's going to be a Sheehan, Lauer, and maybe I think Rokey's even more so locked in that spot. So yeah, I think what he showed yesterday is that not only can he throw a third pitch because he normally just throws the fastball and the slider, he was throwing a sinker too. So he added a pitch to it. He's getting swing and miss. He's striking guys out again. He's not just a pitch to contact guy anymore. So he's showing that he can be dynamic throughout the season. And even though he had a little bit of rust spot for the last month, he's figured out and is back to who he was.
Do you think the way he pitches is going to be effective down the stretch, throwing that many strikes?
He's
when you are in those high leverage games.
He's really, really good.
Yeah.
Like he's much better than I thought he was, and he just can. And he's
Here's
had
a strike, hit it.
Yeah, basically, he never puts himself in the box. Like, look, we just the game that just finished a few minutes ago. Vezina put himself in the box, right? He walked the bases loaded, and now it's like, all right, bro, you figure this out. It's up to you. You're either going to blow this or save your own bacon. Like, Robleski, strike. And maybe they'll get a hit here and there, but he very rarely puts himself in jeopardy. That always works. Now, when it gets a little bit different and the pressure's a little, it changes. Whether he can continue to pound the strike zone like that, we'll see. But I'm not so sure that he hasn't locked himself into a spot for the foreseeable future. Just even when those guys do come back, like if you said Ohtani's down, Yamamoto's down, those other guys aren't back yet, and you got a choice between him and Lauer and Sasaki and Sheehan, he's the
He wouldn't
easy
be first
choice.
out, but he would be the second one.
Yeah.
If you didn't have those four aces though, Ohtani, Yamamoto, Glasnow, Snell, he'd be the ace of your staff right now. He's been that good this year. Robleski,
Oh,
yeah. I don't think it's close either. He's been that good, and I think he's locked in at this point. I think he may even if he can continue it down the road, and let's see, because I don't trust Glasnow in the slightest. He could be in the rotation in the playoffs at this point.
Glasnow is. I'm so conflicted with that guy because he's so good, and when he pitches, he's just
amazing when
but
he
it's
pitches.
like it's almost like you find the $20 in your jacket, Jem Warner. It's like, oh, cool, okay, you spend it, whatever, but you don't count on it,
right?
You don't budget it into your weekly
the other
expenses.
4 days I was starving,
right? It's just like, oh, he's here today, okay, cool, enjoy it while it lasts because he probably won't be here, and I don't know, like just vulturing in at the end of the season like that feels off.
Dirty to you?
It feels off. It's not.
Depends on how he pitches.
Yeah, I mean, damn right.
Yeah.
If
And who you playing.
if he pitches poorly, then it's like, what are we doing here?
Right.
But he very rarely does.
No, he
He's
doesn't.
really good.
So, but when it comes to Robleski, so I go by who's pitching. If I don't want to go to a game, I don't want to see Sheehan. No offense to Sheehan. I don't want to see like Lauer. No offense to Lauer. I'm okay with seeing Robleski. If Robleski's on the mound, I'm like, cool, yeah, I'll go to that game. Yeah. Normally, it's just Yamamoto and Shohei that I really want to see. Maybe Snell. I will absolutely go see Robleski.
You better be on your toes if you're in the field, though.
Yeah,
because it's coming out.
Well, yeah.
No, he's going to give up.
He wants the contact.
Contact.
Yeah.
We should have known. Going back to the World Series last year in Game 7, when he pitched and started a fight, it's like, oh, he's not scared.
No,
like
not at all.
if I'm in there in Game 7 as a very inexperienced guy and I got my shoulders back, ready to start punching people,
yeah.
Like, okay, I guess here we go. Yeah.
Who was the other guy? Rasmussen.
Yeah, he was
Drew
good.
Rasmussen.
Yes. I haven't seen him that much.
He's real good.
He's their ace.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was really good.
Remind me not to eat on the day that both of those guys are pitching. Too fast.
Quick. I was kind of hoping for a long game driving all the way back from Bakersfield. I'm like, at least, Dodger game will lead up the whole drive.
Yeah.
Piece of cake. No
Buck
problem.
52.
Yeah. Done.
So it's great when you're watching a TV. I hate it being at the ballpark. That game is way too fast to be at the ballpark.
Oh, really?
Like if you're actually, if you don't mind it, no, man. You don't barely have time for a beer.
Well,
That's cool.
speak for yourself.
Yeah. Right.
I can get more than one beer in an hour and 52
you can,
minutes.
but you're like, by the time you're through your second beer, you're like, what? It's the seventh inning already? All right.
As
basically
always,
done.
nothing should take more than 2 hours.
Boom.
Nothing. Everything should be
especially
done
at
in
home.
2 hours.
Totally agree with that.
Done.
But you guys love football so much. Live football?
That's different, though.
That's why? Because you played?
Because it's football.
Because live football, that is slow.
Once a week. I don't have to watch one on Monday,
There you
Tuesday,
go.
Wednesday. One game a week. If you need to take 3 hours to do it once a week, great.
Right.
But if we're going to do it every night, let's get this thing moving.
And it's football.
And it's
There you
football.
go.
And it's football. June 17th, pretty busy day on the sports calendar and other things. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Yeah, DraftKings customers, new DraftKings customers, I need you to sign up with code LA710 ASAP. Do that right now. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards. That's code LA710. Write that down. Tattoo it on your forehead. DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states. That means us. That means California. The whole world's watching. Right now, one tournament. It's all going on. Group stage chaos, knockout drama, stoppage time, heartbreak, all of it. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in California. So whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, which is always a good time, wear your scarf. You're in and out, or you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Cali. Like I said, the world's biggest stage in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers. Code LA710. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards. LA710. Remember that. The crown is yours. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Event traded offered by DraftKings Predictions. A CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves a risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28th. For terms, dkng.co/predictions. Promo. Go get them.
Hi, it's Michelle Smallman, and coming up Thursday on ESPN LA, don't forget to start your long Southern California morning with me, Evan Cohen, and Chris Canty on Sportsmanlike, 3 to 7 a.m. before the Sedano and Cap morning show. Then I join Cap and George at 7:45 for my weekly visit, and this week I want to start something new, okay? I want to be able to do the bits and talk about the things I'm not allowed to talk about on our show on Sportsmanlike. Let's call it Michelle's Safe Space. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
It's Bethel Duran, and right now the summer deals are sizzling at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $279 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's $279 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma. It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP of $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $39.99 due at signing, includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required. On approved credit, tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer doc fee of $80. Offer ends 6/30/2026.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy parm pan pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium, one-topping crispy parm pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
Hey, one of those times in life where I just kind of nodded and went with it. What did you tease on the way out about the dates?
Today, June 17th, was a very busy day back in 1990.
You don't know why?
Like, a lot of stuff happened on this particular date. What would that be? 32 years ago.
I feel like Greg right now.
Yeah.
I do. What did I miss?
Well, the World Cup was also taking place here in the U.S.
Okay.
There was an NBA Finals game between the Rockets and the Knicks. Arnold Palmer was playing in the final round of his U.S. Open career at his home course at, not Wingfoot, the one in Oakmont.
Rockets, Knicks.
Right.
Arnold Palmer.
Right.
World Cup was going on.
The Rangers were celebrating their first Stanley Cup win in like a million years.
What year is
Ticker
this
tape
again?
parade, 1994.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And O.J. Simpson had his white Bronco chase today.
Oh, my God. This is all in the same day?
All on the same day.
Woo! I didn't know that.
All on the same day.
God.
Yeah, there's a great 30 for 30 that Chris mentioned in the Open called June 17th, 1994. That's the name of the documentary.
Yeah.
And all of that was going on at the same time.
What do we got going on today? We got the World Cup. We got nothing. Nothing.
The World Cup.
That's it. That's all we got. Okay. I guess
but today's the date. Yeah.
Wow. That was a rookie year. Yes. That was the rookie year here in Los Angeles. So,
I guess so, right?
Yeah, we were in minicamp. That's when, oh my God, that's when I lined up, and in the backfield was Christian Okoye. He was trying out.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was another guy. Oh my God, rookie of the year, played for the New England Patriots. We called him 8-ball. Leonard Russell. Leonard Russell won.
Was he an SC guy?
He was an Arizona State guy.
Okay.
240 pounds. Both of them dudes in the backfield. I'm like, oh my God, this is the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I better get my law degree.
Where were you when you realized that OJ was doing the Bronco chase?
I'm down in Anaheim somewhere.
Oh, you were down there.
In one of those hotels they put us up in. And I mean, you heard it, and like something's wrong with OJ.
Yeah.
But I remember people cheering for OJ.
Oh,
Run,
sure.
OJ, run.
Oh, they're lined up along the freeway. Once they realized what was going on, people lost their minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when, I saw it. I didn't know what happened, but then you're working backwards like, this is why they're chasing him? Like, oh, my God. The beginning of it all.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It was, remember, he was going to turn himself in, and then he didn't.
Right.
And then they're like, hey, we don't know where he is.
Yeah.
And they were kind of looking for him for a period of time, and then they found him in the backseat of that car, and then they, slow speed chased him for, felt like hours. I was probably at least an hour, and pulls into the driveway. The whole world came to a stop. They stopped the NBA Finals. Like think about that. They stopped the NBA Finals for a few minutes because everybody's attention was elsewhere. It was a day of World Cup opening, U.S. Open, NBA Finals,
I didn't mark
Stanley
the
Cup.
day.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
That's a lot happening.
So it was roughly 2 hours.
Okay, there you go.
Covered about 60 miles.
Yeah.
And it ended around 8 p.m.
What freeways did he hit? Do you know?
He started down by my neck of the woods, so that's the 5 freeway down there, and he got off right by my grandmother's house on Sunset on the 405. So, you could take 5 directly to 405 if you want to and just go that way.
Woo.
But, yeah, he was
Brentwood.
It was wild.
No, there were some people that were
95 million people were watching.
Watching, but the people on the freeway, like, come on, man.
Oh, dude, can you imagine? Like, let's get this thing going. Right. I remember I was at my the time Susan and I weren't married, but I was over at her mom and dad's house, and I was watching the NBA Finals with her dad, and all of a sudden this thing pops up, and I'm like, what in the world is going on?
I know. Arnold won what now?
He didn't win. It was his final round competing in the U.S. Open.
The final round competing. Are they doing the U.S. Open now?
This weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
This weekend.
Trev.
Yeah.
So we were talking about that back then. The World Cup was also going on.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, you have a notorious Messi voice. And Andy surpassed your version of Messi.
You don't have to put it like that, but go ahead.
But we just talked about something during the break because you guys mentioned something. I think it was D4. I don't think I've ever heard Messi speak.
Ever.
And I'm like, you know what? I need to find something. So I did, and we're going to hear
I've seen him pose for
It is in
pictures,
Spanish.
weirdly, but I've never heard him speak.
Go for it.
Pues estuvieron siempre, como siempre, al lado mío, dándome mucha fuerza para que esté bien y tuve la suerte de conseguir todos los sueños a nivel o más de lo que podía llegar.
See, I'm exactly right. That's exactly what he sounds
It
like.
actually does sound in just the Spanish
Not
version
even
of that.
close. Come on.
It sounds like a
Did you not hear what he
Spanish
said?
version.
I want a Caprice. I want to stay up past my bedtime. I want to watch Saturday Night Live, and I want to get up early and go to the park.
But all jokes aside, this man is insane.
No,
Like,
he's
crazy.
And he tied the record for most goals in World Cup history. He got 3 more. He's going to get more before the tournament's over, probably, right? So he'll set the new mark. And he has been at the top of his form for as long as I can remember. Like, you got guys that hit the peak, but those guys that get to the peak and stay there, like Brady, like Messi, these guys that just kind of sit on the top of the world for a decade or 2, it just doesn't happen.
Special, yeah. I'd add him to the list of, like, with Ohtani and everyone, like, guys like him that stay forever. The big deal was something about a red card. He should have been red carded, but he wasn't.
You got away with one?
Yeah, it's kind of like Wemby. I mean, you can't red card Messi. That's
hard.
Right.
It'd be hard.
You better be right,
yeah,
boy. But I guess he was studs up on the Achilles. That was the big deal. But
okay.
When I was coming up, when you were coming up, we heard about what's his name? Pele.
Sure.
But we never got to see him play.
Not very often.
To me, this is what Pele must have looked like back then.
Yeah. I think the best way to put it is for somebody like you and for somebody like me, and I think we're in the same boat here, that we don't watch soccer regularly. It's not a regular part of our sports viewing
1 or 2 break
menu.
Through.
Right. We all know who he is.
Of course.
And you could pick him out of a lineup. You know what he looks like. Like you know what team he plays for. You know where he's from. Like even for somebody that has no idea about anything soccer, like I can tell you the basic biography of Messi.
Yeah.
And that's for somebody that doesn't watch the sport, that's how you know you've cut through.
Big time. This was the Rams are over in London, and there was some soccer player that wanted to get into the locker room, and he had his PR person there. And she's like, "Can you help me get in?" And I'm like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
And he looked so dejected. I'm like, bro,
we're Americans.
Right. I'm sorry. My bad. Who are you?
Yeah.
I play for this. I'm this guy. Oh, let me go tell this guy, and I'm sure they'll make a big deal out of it.
Did he get in?
He got in.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm like, I don't know who you are.
It's one of those things, like, if I don't know, I don't know.
Right.
And, like, you can tell me, I'm Jack Smith. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
Jack, nice to meet you. What can I help you with? Like, I don't know who you are. It's just you telling me that you're a person. I don't know, but Messi is not one of those
He had
guys.
the soccer hair, though. He did.
The long?
It wasn't long, but it was just, like, perfectly coiffed.
Oh.
Like soccer hair.
Well, it's one or the other. It's what you just described, or it's all over the place.
Right.
Those are the two
Or
soccer
slick
guys.
back, kind of long with the little.
Like our guy Holland. Or
Yeah,
Holland.
Holland.
Yeah.
So talking about Messi really quick, he's 38.
Oh.
Messi is 38 years old, and he will be 39 in 7 days, June 24th.
Back
He'll
to back
retire
World
soon,
Cup.
right? I guess.
I mean, if he's still playing at that lag, you would think so. But I mean, I would think 38 is well past the prime of a soccer player.
I mean,
would
Ronaldo's still
think.
playing at the age of 40.
Yeah,
so.
Ronaldo's older. He's 41.
According to Emily, he sucks now.
Is he
He's
washed?
is
Is he
what
washed?
she
Is
said.
he toast? Is he cooked?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He's still the
they
guy.
They didn't beat was it Congo today?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They had a draw against Congo, which hadn't been in the World Cup since 1974.
He's one of the 5 soccer players I could recognize.
I know his name too.
Right.
So
okay.
yeah, I'm with you.
Mbappe.
But okay, I know that you said that.
Yep.
Sure, but that's it. Like I know the name, but I don't think I could pick him out.
Yeah. Thierry Henry, but he's retired.
I know the name.
Dude, they've been giving Alexi Lawless hell on TV.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who's that Zlatan guy?
Oh, he's awesome.
Is he always like
he
a jerk?
played for Galaxy for a while, and he just talks mad junk. Right? He never, and he is the most supremely self-confident individual I've ever heard. He's hilarious.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
If you want to get into it, it's a great show to watch. But I swear, Alexi's going to hit him with a chair.
Speaking of the Cup, you can tune in tonight for Road to the Cup on ESPN LA. Dave Denholm, Mario Ruiz will be bringing you the latest news, previews, and reaction from soccer's biggest tournament and its biggest matchups. Road to the Cup, powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you. The Far Side is coming up next.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Marcus is the brains behind the operation. Wow. He's smart.
Why can't Bergie be smart too?
Bergie is smart, just not as smart as Marcus.
No, Marcus is definitely smart.
I mean, he's not going to push back on that.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I think like Cappy and I are probably similar levels.
No. You're smarter.
Yeah, you're smarter.
Look at that.
Wait a second. How do we know this?
No, he's smarter than you.
Now, where are you in the smart rankings around here?
I mean, I'm not at the top.
Are we talking about everybody?
Yeah, the
So
whole
like
station.
Emily and Marcus
Emily
are
and
pretty
Marcus
close.
are higher for sure.
They're up there.
But they are top 2.
Okay, and then where would you? Who's the
I
bottom?
would say Travis is pretty darn smart.
You're the bottom.
He's
I'm
smart.
the bottom.
I would say
I'm the top. You're the bottom.
I'm like upper.
No, you're the bottom.
Oh, you're
Quack,
the bottom.
What does that mean? When you say quack,
mean?
quack,
What does
it
that
tells
mean?
people we did something wrong.
What did we do?
Yeah,
If we
you
don't,
did.
What
if
did
we
we
don't
do?
say anything, it just
We're
goes
talking
away.
about
No,
the
it
top and the
doesn't.
bottom of the rankings of smart.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Red card penalty.
Score big with Waba Grill's new Red Card Combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of what blaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium what beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the Red Card Combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Well, now I want to know where I was rated. You guys
Were
were
you rated on? We
the
didn't.
smartest people.
You really want to know?
Yeah, I do want to know. Yeah, I want to know what you think. Come on.
No, I see.
Yeah.
In you're middle of the pack.
Thank you. Okay.
Middle of the pack. So basically,
2.0.
you heard the promo, right?
I heard my name. My
You
my
have
ears
the
pricked up
That
during
counts.
the- Yeah.
That counts.
DeAndre, if DeAndre
Working
can
that down.
find, if DeAndre can find the promo, basically on the morning show, we were talking about before you get to the Far Side.
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
talking about he has it. Go ahead.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Marcus is the brains behind the operation.
Wow.
He's smart.
Why can't Bergie be smart too?
Bergie is smart, just not as smart as Marcus.
No, Marcus is definitely smart.
I mean, he's not going to push back on that.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I think like Cappy and I are probably similar levels.
No. You're smarter.
Yeah, you're smarter.
Look at that.
Wait a second. How do we know this?
No, he's smarter than you.
Now, where are you in the smart rankings around here?
I mean, I'm not at the top.
Are we talking about everybody?
Yeah, the
So
whole
like
station.
Emily and Marcus
Emily
are
and
pretty
Marcus
close.
are higher for sure.
They're up there.
But they are top 2.
Okay, and then where would you? Who's the
I would
bottom?
say Travis is pretty darn smart.
All right,
the
we can cut
bottom.
it off right there.
That counts. There you go.
Who did you guys rank?
Thanks, Sedano. I appreciate that. Lots of love.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I like the ranking.
So you didn't get brought up, so you're middle pack.
We should do station SAT. How about that? Have some fun with it. On the air.
Yeah, I'm cool off that.
Well,
Yeah, me neither. I'm good.
Guess who's gonna
we got
fail?
some
This
proper
guy.
creates in
What,
here.
what was the name of that test that they used to give the football players that are coming in the draft? The Wonderlic.
The Wonderlic
We should
test.
do the Wonderlic
Ah,
test. Yeah,
yes.
there you go.
That thing is stupid. Did you take the
I
Wonderlic?
scored pretty high in the Wonderlic.
Did you?
Yes, I did. They brought it up in the meetings. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Like
He went to Washington. There's not dummies don't go to Washington.
I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm just saying that's
Bill
good for you.
Parcells said, "You're too smart to be this dumb," and I laughed my butt off.
That's a great
Isn't
line.
that great? Yes.
That's a great line.
He was looking at my grades.
Yeah.
Anyway, question for you guys: what the hell is wrong with Isaiah Thomas?
Well, what did he do now?
I swear to God, his last words on earth are going to be, "I hate Michael Jordan." Why?
There's beef.
Every time I see this dude on TV, on social media, he's always talking about Michael Jordan and trying to diminish the man. I was not an Isaiah Thomas fan. I was not a Pistons fan. I was not a fan of the Bad Boys. I hated Bill Laimbeer, but I respect his talent. I really do. But every time I see this dude talking, he's talking about how he hates Michael Jordan. The thing that got him going this time was he said if KD was on those 90s era Bull squads, they're still winning championships. That's all speculation, right?
Yeah.
Can't be proven.
Yeah.
I see the talent. KD's got talent, but
Sure.
I don't know if the mental mindset would work back then. I don't know, but it's all speculation. But it was another way of knocking him down. The one thing I have learned in the last, 12 years is that some people get so dug in on their opinions, they're not coming back out.
Yep.
They're not. And I blame Skip Bayless for that. With all his LeBron hate. I really do. When he just refused to give LeBron any credit. It created those super LeBron fans that won't listen to any reason at all. They get dug in.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They really do. They get dug in. The thing is, what I have learned is you have to listen to both sides. Now, here's the thing. Does he have a point about Michael Jordan, in your opinion?
No.
That he's saying that Michael Jordan wasn't as good as you thought. It was a league product that they can make stars out of whoever they want to make stars out of.
I don't agree with that.
Nah, neither do I.
At all? Me either.
I understand his point. I think that using Jordan to make that point is the wrong person to make that point. Michael Jordan was extraordinary in every possible way. And whether he was the chosen one of the league was not going to determine that. He was just that special.
Just go watch any YouTube highlight of Michael Jordan. It will take literally one play to be like, oh, yeah, that guy's amazing. Michael Jordan is easily either the very, very best player in the history of basketball or top two.
Then why does this guy hate him so much? Just because of The Last Dance?
Well, hate's irrational, right? They've hated each other for 40 years. They are old men. They're going to be hating each other until they both die.
But I respect Isaiah Thomas. I think we all do. But every time he does this, he diminishes himself in my eyes.
This is what he does. He just talks.
I agree with that.
It makes him look small. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to see your highlights anymore.
Was that a joke? Was that a little joke?
Totally
Is he a little
agree
guy?
with you.
Kind of.
I totally agree with you that the second he starts that, because it's a ridiculous premise, to try to diminish, like, if you say, I hate that guy, okay, fine, you may hate him, but if you say, he's not as good at stop.
Right.
Stop.
Right.
Like, now we're getting into the territory of the absurd. Like, I don't want to listen to that because I saw it. I experienced it. I know that whatever's coming after, he's not as good as, yes, he is.
Exactly.
He's probably better than I actually realize. And the second you try to tear down somebody, like anybody
He's starting
that
to
starts
shrink.
Well, Otani, it's like, careful what's coming up next. Like,
exactly
because you're about to show your ass. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna say something real dumb coming up here, so be really careful. And I totally agree with you. It just makes him look petty.
It really does. But I mean, now if you take KD at his prime and put him on those teams, a 7-foot guy hitting 3-pointers and dribbling up the floor like a point guard, they probably do win those. But it's not his
what
leadership.
happens the first time Bill Lambier and Dennis Rodman mug him?
Exactly.
That's where that's where it might get a little bit tough.
I thought KD,
I agree 100%. But Kevin Durant's skill set is so vast.
Sure. Well, you know who else was balling? Was Tony Kukoc.
Yeah.
Athletic as hell, right?
Yeah.
But just a different mindset. I mean, I wonder if KD looks more like that in that era.
Very well could. And I think the Lambier part of it, when he's going up in the air for a dunk, Lambier is going to knock him on his ass, and he's going to fall down and break his leg.
So was Oakley?
Oh, yeah.
Mahorn, Rodman.
Yeah.
It's a different era back then.
Yeah.
But I wish he would stop. But the other thing he brought back around to bring this into the current era was he's saying that the league is going to make Wemby the new face of the league, and to the detriment of little guy
Jalen Brunson.
And I push back. It's not like they're not going to talk about Jalen Brunson as much as they talk about Wemby.
Right.
You're not going to see Wemby's face more than Brunson. Brunson is defending champ.
Sure.
He's going to be pushed by the league. But it's why?
Taking the best player and saying, oh, they're going to make him the face of the league. Well, yeah.
Yes.
Of course they are.
Thank you.
Like, if they
That's
decided.
how this works.
I'm trying to think. If they decided, I'm going to pick a guy. You know, in the secret lair of the NBA headquarters, wherever it is, in the
Where
center
David
of the
Stern
world,
is.
right? And they said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make Jared Vanderbilt the face of the NBA.
Right.
Okay? Watch this.
Right.
And then he was on every promo and all these things. Be like, what the hell's going on? Wembanyama's the best player in the league, or very close to it. He is the most identifiable player in the league because of his stature. He is on the team that was in the finals way ahead of schedule. Of course he's the face of the league. You don't have to be a marketing Machiavellian,
He's an
opportunist.
alien. You want to promote that.
What is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me more about that guy.
He's a giant, yes.
If there was a conspiracy theory, wouldn't you think they would make the conspiracy theory towards Jalen Brunson, a little guy who plays in New York in the #1 market in the nation, and just is won an NBA title in 5 games over the other guy. You think they would make that guy the face of the league if they had this whole grand conspiracy? Take the guy from New York.
That's how your keys wound up in the dog food. See? Right there. Yeah, there it is.
I mean, the point though was the right point.
I got you. Document that. I wish he would stop. John Sally's a friend of mine.
Saved your life?
He did, actually. How did you know that?
You've told the story before.
How did you know that?
You told the Michael Clark Duncan story.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I did tell that lie.
Wow,
Oh,
okay.
geez.
You marked that down.
You guys aren't allowed to drive alone anymore.
No, you're not.
Oh, my God.
DeAndre, Laura, and I will be responsible for getting you guys where you need to go.
You told it like last week.
Welcome to the club.
Scared.
I told you. Welcome
that
to the
was
club.
amazing.
Oh, my
so
God.
You're making fun of me
We
for
talk
doing
all the time. I didn't know. I forget what goes on air. Oh, my God.
You look so surprised.
Oh, my God, I told that.
Like it was in your brain.
Yeah, the look on your face, I'm like, is he like? You're an amazing actor.
Ricky Bobby. Oh my God, I forgot I told this story. Okay.
Greg, you did the same thing earlier when I went into your office and I said, "Oh, was this what you and Sedano were fighting about?" And you're like, "How did you know? How did you know that I was fighting?"
Because I was fighting over text.
I was like, "You guys are yelling about it in the hallway."
Oh yeah, well Chris was yelling at it.
Don't you put that on! Yelling. Wow.
Really? Was
We're
he?
all guilty.
So I was just like, "How did you get into my group text?"
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I was like, I know. Because you said it.
Yeah, well, look, I've done a lot of stupid things recently, all right?
That's a drop somewhere.
Self-aware man. I love it. Yes, sir.
You did it. Gene's messing with you, or you sleepwalk in that order.
He did it.
I can only do the sleepwalk. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
The sleepwalk.
You had too many things in your hand. You set them down, and they.
You did it.
Yes.
I wouldn't open and then set them down. I'd set them down and then open.
No,
the order of operations
you're
aren't there.
fumbling with it. You kind of, and you're like, just throw it in there real quick, and then you forgot about it.
Is she a practical joker? Do you guys have that kind of relationship?
Not, I mean, we scare each other, which you hate. But
well, it's obviously working if she did it. Yeah.
Maybe it's just like that subtle mental warfare that she's just going to do this like once
Little
every other
thing,
couple of times a year, where you're going to be like, I think I'm losing my damn mind.
And
like
it rocks the cradle. There
right.
you go. Right.
She's playing the long game. I like it. You know what? If she was doing it and keeping it from me, I respect it.
Okay.
All right, Joy Beto next Thursday, June 25th at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa for this summer's biggest football watch party experience. Experience nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesabirria, ceviche, and churros. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. And guys, if you haven't been to the Mercado, get there. It is unbelievable.
You've been there for a few watch parties, right?
I've only been for one watch party, but I am a regular customer at that market. It is amazing.
Delicious stuff there.
And a bar and live music and everything else.
There's TVs too, right?
Tons of TVs.
Oh yeah,
tons of
great.
TVs.
That's great.
All right. Lakers, LeBron, we're starting to see it seems like everybody's kind of coming back to the point that I kind of felt was obviously like he's going to come back to LA, but he may be bringing somebody with him that I don't quite understand. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Greg is here on a Wednesday on ESPN LA, and we are getting closer to another holiday weekend. We're talking about 4th of July, right? I was telling these guys I was driving home from Bakersfield yesterday, and is there any sight sadder than when you see somebody broken down on the side of the road? You just feel like, oh man, what a terrible way to have your night ruined. Imagine getting ready for 4th of July and the whole thing comes unglued because you didn't get your car serviced. So why not get into Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, and have the peace of mind of knowing that your car is running out its absolute best. You've got 15 minutes. I know you're busy, so am I, so is everybody. You've got 15 minutes to get this done. Oil changes, tire rotations, wipers, lights, get fluids checked, just everything. Just pull up, drive in, and drive out all in about 15 minutes. You don't even have to get out of your car. Sit there, stare at your phone, take a nap, whatever you want to do, and then you're down the road knowing that you're going to get there safe and sound. Over 100 locations, ready to help you get your ride ready for the road in no time at all. Here's how you do it. You go to SoCalOilChange.com to find one of those 100 locations and grab yourself some coupons for your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Don't take the road. Don't get on the road without it. Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
This summer, the world's game takes over ESPN LA.
From international showdowns to the biggest global icons.
Headed by Ronaldo! He
It's the summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
Living and breathing the world's game this summer on ESPN LA. All summer long, soccer lives here.
The summer of soccer on ESPN LA.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by nonstop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener. Like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV. But if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to it at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put him in the box.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road and we get caught in the same motel and we got to share a room,
Yeah.
you can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
Speaking of sleeping in a hotel, so on Monday night we were up at the Hard Rock Casino Tejon. We spent the night in the hotel prior to. It was one of those good ones where the thermostat would go way down.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
glorious.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
Amazing, by the way.
All the way down to 60.
Can't get cold
To
enough.
60? Oh,
Yeah, usually they'll
that's
stop
when
you
you're
like
in
68 or sometimes 66, all the way down to
Give me the
60.
comforter.
It was.
roll up.
I was tucked in like a little snug as a
Yay.
bug in a rug.
Oh.
That
It
is
was
the
wonderful.
only way to sleep. I'm very much like a dead person. It's all the way up to my neck.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the way, yeah. That's
And
how I
the
gotta
weight
sleep.
of the blanket, like you're not
Oh,
gonna get to
yeah.
wear a
No.
blanket until what, November
Yeah.
around here anymore. It was glorious.
Heaven, if you got the remote control, like that controls the thing on the window.
Oh, the
I'm
blinds.
so happy.
Oh,
Freeze, let's go.
knocked out.
There you go.
Did it have
Knocked
the
out.
blackout curtains?
Yes.
No, well, see, here's the thing.
They did.
I still
They
get
did?
up early in the morning, so those things are
Oh.
dangerous. So
Okay.
I leave the window
That's where they
open,
are.
right?
Yeah.
So I need the sunlight to come in to wake me up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now this time of year the sun's up at like 5:20 in the morning.
I know it's
pretty early.
It's too early,
especially if you leave your keys in the dog food.
yeah, especially at 5 o'clock in the
You
morning when I'm looking
did.
around with my entire apartment, going, "How do I not have my wallet? Where is it? Did I leave it at work? Is it in my car?" It's a mess.
Bad day.
It's a mess. It was,
All
yeah,
the
especially
credit
after
card
what I
companies.
went through on
Yeah.
Monday.
There you go. You ever did that? You lost your wallet, and then you
In El
finally
Segundo?
called the credit card companies to cancel everything.
Yeah.
And then you find it.
Of course.
I hate that.
Of course. You can
Happens.
do it on your phone now, which is nice. You can just
Just
turn them
lock
off.
it.
You can just turn them off, and then you can turn them
can?
back on. Yeah.
Yes.
What, on like the apps? Like,
Mhm.
you know, like
Oh,
a.
don't
You can
tell
turn
me
off
that.
your debit card, your credit card. Yeah.
If I just go into
You
like
lock
the
'em.
Chase app, you just
Yeah,
go
you
into
lock
it.
'em.
You
Yeah.
lock them.
Can I
Yeah.
turn off my wife? No. I'm
Ooh.
kidding.
If I.
No, Trav, don't do that. Mm-mm.
Can I turn off my wife's? What
Yes.
is this charge? What is
We
this?
talked about girl math yesterday.
Oh my God! Would you like to explain?
Girl math is the craziest thing in the world.
What's
It doesn't
girl
make
math?
any
This
sense.
is
It's
good.
wrong.
I'm going to tell
It's
you
wrong.
my version of what she said, and then I'll
Okay.
let her try to explain it to you.
Okay,
So
so
where we were staying yesterday, it was right next to an outlet mall.
Yes.
Okay, like literally walking distance. So Laura went over to the outlet mall
correct.
and went shopping, and in her view, she saved $100 by spending $300.
Right.
I
I
told
know this
her,
math.
I said,
Okay.
you did not save $100. You spent $300. Your bank account went down by $300. It did not go up by $100.
No.
Go ahead.
So it wasn't 300. I think that was Susan's number.
Oh, okay. My bad.
But yesterday I bought 3 pairs of shoes one pair of shoes would have cost me $120 plus tax. I spent $95 on 3 pairs of shoes, 2 Jordans and a pair of Nikes. That's girl math. I saved money because one pair of shoes would have been over $120. 3 cost me $95.
Girl math is,
and I'm wearing that one pair.
She was going to buy all 3.
So,
no matter
so
what.
she saved
so
money.
she saved.
Yeah.
No.
I
But
did.
no, you still spent it. Yes.
Right.
There's a difference between
Please, I get it.
spending less and saving. Savings means your balance goes up. Spending less means it goes down by a smaller amount.
Correct.
Okay.
I still saved money.
I'm with Travis and DeMarco
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is-
Apparently
girl
it's a
math
guy
is
thing.
insane. Well, that's why it's called girl math, right?
All I know is you can't stop it.
Look, man, I'm not gonna follow that girl math whatsoever. I'm with you guys.
I know what my bank
Girl
account looks
math.
like.
Okay.
I know that I
You
need
won't-
to a
yeah.
certain amount.
Either
It needs
goes
to be
up or
there.
down.
It goes up or down. It's not because I didn't have a 50% off coupon.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, you don't follow it now.
But listen, Trav, what did you say?
You will.
Susan follows girl math, right?
all the time.
Susan follows. Does Jean
course.
follow girl math?
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Does
It's
your
called
wife
girl math.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and DeAndre?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
she
about
does.
the turning off the
Exactly.
debit card
And are
thing.
you guys gonna be mad at us? No, we just do it.
Well,
No, we're going to be mad. We're just not going to say anything.
right. No, we're going to keep it inside because if we get mad, then you're going to get mad at us for us being mad at you,
Yeah.
and then we're wrong.
I'm gonna go
Honestly,
golfing.
here's
Exactly. I want to go golfing.
Here's the thing. I'm not even mad at the money being spent. Susan has a good job. She earns her
Yeah.
own money, and share and share alike, right? I understand. What bothers me is the complete illogical
The math is
breakdown
off.
of it.
The math is
That's
off.
the part that bothers me. It's not that she spent $300.
Yeah.
It's that she thinks she saved $100.
Yeah.
That's the part that drives me nuts.
gotta let
It's
that
We
like,
go.
technically did save money, though.
no, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
You spent
You
less.
gotta let that go.
Drives me.
If you
LeBron
would have paid
James.
full price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
speaking of spending some money, so earlier today on NBA Today, they were talking about LeBron. Obviously, LeBron's decision on where he's going to go and how much he's going to play for. Here's Marcus Spears talking about this with Sedano and what he believes is the most likely outcome.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that he's likely coming back. I am curious under this new Lakers regime, what the number is, though. Interesting to hear what Bobby had to say about it. And also I'm hearing that one of his old teammates from Cleveland, Kevin Love, could likely be joining the Lakers, too.
Oh, maybe that's a golf recruiting trip they're having right now?
Unrestricted free agent, rejoining his old buddy.
Yeah.
And so I could see that those two guys being reunited there.
So Mark J.
Wow.
Spears, I misspoke. Not Marcus Spears. Mark J. Spears was speaking with Sedano on the show. And let's start with this. Let's start with just the LeBron returning to L.A. I know Windhorst was on in Cleveland saying that he believes that the Lakers and the LeBron James's team are trading proposals and trying to find some common ground there. And this is not I got it right, but this to me was so obvious even at the end of the season. And I understand everybody's got to go through their process, and LeBron wants to, go through it, and the Lakers want to go through it, and that's fine. But that everybody's finally coming back to, hey, seems to just make the most sense. It made the most sense all along.
Yeah, it always made the most sense, and it's probably what's going to happen. But if the whole thought process to me has been, okay, I might take less money. That if I'm LeBron, I might take less money, but you have to come to me with a plan. Mm-hmm. Here's the plan. If I'm going to take only $15 million with the mid-level exception, it means you're going to spend the other money on just random players. Not that we actually think they're going to be there. It's going to be Tari Eason, and it's going to be the Walker Kessler. It's going to be whatever it happens to be. These other guys. You're telling me that Kevin Love's the guy that's going to be like, okay, I'm in now. You bring him on a vet minimum. Now I'm all good. I'm coming back now because Kevin Love's here. We're going to play golf together. Me, him, and Austin Reeves.
And
is that what we're saying?
And Bronny.
Oh, yeah, and Bronny. It's
foursome.
foursome. Sorry,
Yeah.
foursome.
DeMarco, does this change you at all?
They won a championship together. LeBron clearly trusts the guy. Kevin Love used to be a monster.
Used to be.
But he's 37. I'm trying to look up his injury history. He's reasonably healthy.
He played less than half the year last year.
Less than half the year. Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the wrong direction when we think about what the Lakers should be doing. Younger and more athletic. This is the opposite. But, if Kevin Love can still be Kevin Love, I wouldn't mind that.
He's not Kevin Love, though. He's a shell of Kevin Love. He's a 10-minute a guy, 15-minute a guy tops.
Well,
he'll rebound.
Yeah.
He'll get some assists.
He
He'll
can make
shoot some
threes.
threes.
He can make threes. I mean, there's some positives. Same with LeBron. LeBron's not the same as he used to be.
Pretty close.
But I mean, it's all in how you take the Spurs. It's all in how you use a guy. I think they use Wemby too much. If Kevin Love was here, his basketball IQ is through the roof. I don't think it could be anything but a positive. I wouldn't mind if that's what brings LeBron back. Why not?
I don't disagree with that on the surface of it. The part that kind of stops me a little bit is this feels like something the old regime would have done.
100% I'm with you.
This feels like something that, because the Lakers get some agency in this as well. That LeBron doesn't get, well, I'll come, but you got to do this and this for me. It's like, no, we don't. We would like to have you back. We'd like to have you back at this price. This is where we're going. But getting older and Kevin Love coming to your team, by definition, makes your team older.
Oh, yeah,
seems to me the exact opposite. They need to be younger. They need to be more athletic. They need to be more dynamic. And I don't think Kevin Love checks any of those boxes.
Ball knower, DeAndre, if Kevin Love were here last year, do you think he gets minutes?
Yeah, I think he'll get some minutes.
How many? Like 8 to 12?
Instead of who?
Probably like 10 to 15 minutes. But there was moments you've seen, if there's a moment that Jackson aids at a sub just because of the way the other teams are playing schematically, that's probably when Kevin Love comes in as far as spacing and being able to be a spot-up shooter. But Kevin Love's role right now is kind of in that Udonis Haslem situation where he's kind of there, veteran leadership. He's kind of there to mentor the younger guys, younger core, as far as what to do on and off the basketball court. And whether it's there to kind of plug in a little bit of minutes, but
more leadership.
You don't need that right now when you're Lakers.
You don't? No.
Right. We'll come back to that coming up in just a little bit. There's a lot more to get into with that and where else they may go along the way. But coming up next, we're going to check in with big name DeMarco. Ice Cube is going to join us. Coming up next, it's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states. Yes, that means you, California. The whole world is watching one tournament right now. Group stage chaos, knockout drama, stoppage time heartbreak. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in California. So whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim, issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28th. Terms, dkng.co/predictions promo.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's springtime in SoCal, and you're still on those same old floors? Make a power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, turf, all in stock. They even have Core-Tec, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in a ton of colors ready and in stock. Visit the showroom off the 5 next to the Commerce Casino or check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, and no spring sale beats wholesale.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
They told me you used to be hip, Trav.
Used to be?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
They said, like sweet tea. Used to be hip. Like you can get down.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I need to be comfortable.
There you go. You should take him to the club.
Back to the guys.
All right, always excited to have our next guest here. We are talking about an actor, a rapper, a filmmaker, a producer, and, of course, the co-founder and CEO of the Big Three Basketball, none other than Ice Cube. Cube, thanks for coming on. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
That's really him. That's really Cube. What's up, man? It's good to talk to you. Big fan.
What's up with you?
Yes, sir. I was just looking up some of my favorite songs, like the anthology of my life. You got me through some of the worst times of my life. Thank you for No Vaseline. Thank you for last October. Your performance in the World Series. You really set that thing off. We still feel bad for Fat Joe. But your Big Three. Your Big Three, and it's – how many years have you been doing this now?
It's 9 years. Actually, 10.
10 years?
But, we had to go through the COVID year. So 9 years. This is our 9th season coming up.
I mean, how did you come up with the Big Three? Did you ever think it would be 10 years that you're still doing it? Tell me about the vision that started the Big Three.
I came up with it as a fan. Sick of having NBA final hangovers. Wanting more basketball and nowhere to really get a competitive season, before the NFL starts. So it was a big void in the industry. 3-on-3 was sitting there, as the little cousin of 5-on-5, and it just needed to be professionalized. And so I had a dream, great partner in Jeff Quinance, and we put our heads together for about a year and a half and came up with the Big Three.
Q, was the idea to just, hey, let's see what it could turn into. Let's put together, some big names, have them go out there. Or did you envision, hey, 10 years from now, we're going to have a real league that people look forward to. We're going to be playing in big arenas, and it's going to be exactly what you just described, which is once the NBA season ends, basketball fans will have another place to go to watch really good players play very competitive basketball.
Yeah, when we first put it together year one, we was hoping they would play hard. We had the names, we had the stage set, and we was like, if these guys come out and play like an all-star game, this is one and done. But if they really play hard and they play defense and they care about, they got that chip on their shoulder, then we got a lead. And Steven Jackson set the tone. When we had a scrimmage, he let everybody know that I'm going at you. I have no friends out here, and we're gonna be competitive. And the league has been hard-nosed competitive basketball ever since.
Cube, if you need somebody to set the tone, Steven Jackson's a pretty good choice.
Same thing.
No doubt.
By hook or by crook or by
No
elbow.
doubt.
I was looking at your list of coaches: Gary Payton, Dr. J, Nancy Lieberman, Steven Jackson,
Yes.
Nick Young, and Michael Cooper. Yeah, Gary Payton, I'm for certain will get in your face. Guaranteed you're going to play hard. Is that something you emphasize? Is that something you emphasize as one of the owners? Like, do you make sure, to let these guys know that we need you to go out there and compete today and not treat this like as an all-star game?
They know it. They have pride. These guys play each other all year. They play pickup games, and, they very competitive. I just let guys be themselves. We have great rules to the Big Three, great wrinkles to our game that's different than the NBA. It's a sprint. It's not a marathon. It's kind of like the drag race in the basketball. First to 50 wins. No garbage minutes because there are no minutes. First to 50. 14-second shot clock, so you got to go quick and play hard. The NBA has a lot of complaints about their style of play, load management, defense. We don't have any of those complaints with the Big Three. We play the game the way you love to see it played.
Ice Cube's joining us here on DeMarco and Trav, and not only has it lasted 10 years, but it's been incredibly successful along the way. Record ratings, incredible engagement, and so successful, in fact, that you guys decided that you wanted to take it public. Was that one of the goals when you first launched this, or did that just kind of the residue of having a successful product that other people wanted to get in on it as well?
Well, the goal was to do things different than the other leagues, to build a better mousetrap, so to speak, and get the fans involved at the right time. At the inflection point, we wanted to get the fans involved. We don't want to sit around 10 years from now and only have billionaires owning teams. We want, regular guys, having a piece of the league, fans who helped us grow over these 10 years. And, 10 years from now, hopefully they'll be very happy with with their investment in the Big Three. And it's a cool way. We're the first league to do it at this level. And so we're proud of that. Our motto is that we're changing the game for the better. And we continue to do that.
I love the Big Three because, I'm a fan of guys like Dwight Howard, and I get to see them play more basketball. I'm with you. And Michael Beasley getting another run. He's your MVP, back-to-back MVP?
Yes, sir, and a champion.
Bees is putting it down.
The Big Three, it's a different style than the 5-on-5 game. You have to be able to do it all in the Big Three. It's mano a mano, so you got to be able to pass, dribble, shoot, and defend. You can't be a specialist in our league, no three-point guys or defensive guys or rebound guys. If you can't do it all, you're going to get exposed. And so, we've carved up our athletes that specialize in the Big Three style of play.
This Saturday, June 20, at the Intuit Dome in L.A. This will be fun. I would love to go see this. This is something you can bring the whole family to watch some good basketball. Do you
$45 a ticket?
What?
No fees. $45 a ticket, any seat in the house, no fees. Come on now. This is family friendly, starts in the pocketbook.
$45. Man, we could take everybody. Let's bring Grandma,
take the whole block.
Take the block.
Bring everybody, man. Come on, man. Spend some of that Ram money.
Exactly right.
That. Yes, sir.
Fill up the bowl, right? Cube, I got to ask you, you've had such an amazing career in a variety of different things, in films and music and everything else. But of all the amazing things that you've been a part of, where does opening up the World Series against the Yankees kind of land for you? And then on top of that, coming out after they won the World Series again and you get to bring out the trophy, just being an LA guy, being around all of the amazing things you've been a part of, where does that fall?
Hey, it's up there. It's extremely high. I've been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I got a star on the Walk of Fame. Hands in the concrete at the Chinese man, but performing, at Dodger Stadium, for that series against the Yankees, as a fan of the Dodgers since I was knee-high to a horsefly, I was, just fanning out inside. I had to keep it cool and rock the house, but I was like, this is the coolest thing that's happened to me in a long, long, long time.
Like you said, man, you've played big events, big arenas, but where the butterflies kind of banging around a little bit before you got to rock the house. But man, this is different. Like I'm opening up the World Blanking Series.
Tony's watching.
Yeah.
What was great and what helped that is Freddie Freeman had hit the Grand Slam the night before. So everybody was in a festive mood. I think I could have came out there and rapped a cappella backwards and still rocked the crowd. It was hard for me to go wrong that night.
I don't know what's cooler. Like LeBron is playing with his son. Your son played you in a movie. I don't know which would be cooler.
I feel like Jalen Brunson's father, Rick Brunson.
Yeah.
His son just won the championship with the team that he tried to win the championship with. And so my son, played me in a the Straight Outta Compton movie. he got on with the same group I got on with. You know, NWA made me a star, and then it comes back and makes him a star too.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Really cool.
Very cool indeed. Big3.com, where
Yes,
you can go
sir.
get your tickets. You can purchase tickets, tune in live 1 o'clock on CBS. The league kicks off this Saturday, June 20th, right here in Los Angeles at Intuit Dome along the way. Cube, congratulations on everything, the Big Three in
Yes,
particular. And hopefully we get to see a little three-peat at Dodger Stadium to open up next season.
Hey, I'm ready, man. You know, I definitely I got the mic ready. All they got to do is get there.
Can I get a Jackin' for Beats too, please? Just, no?
Man, you know that money that song cost so much money in samples. My record, Brian Turner at the record company said, "Man, do not do another one of these, man."
Come on.
We paid out $2,000 in royalties.
Wow. Okay, that's a no.
I mean, 2,000%. We paid out 2,000% in royalties.
I guess I'll never get another one.
I'm going to add one more list of things to your resume: actor, rapper, filmmaker, producer, CEO of the Big Three. I'm going to make you general manager of the Lakers for one day.
Oh.
You get to do whatever you want coming into this season. What's your top priority?
Call Rob and tell him to come get his damn job back. I'm not touching that. You know, it's his job. He can have it. I got my own league to worry about.
I heard
So
that.
he gets paid the big bucks, not me. So I don't want LA mad at my decision. So he can have it.
That's why he's smart man.
My man.
Smart man right there.
Thank
This
you, sir.
Saturday, June 20th, Intuit Dome. You can go to big3.com to get your tickets for the Big Three coming up this Saturday. Thanks, Cube.
Yeah.
All
Take
right.
it easy, guys.
All right.
That was Ice Cube. Ice Cube.
That's awesome.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So NWA changed my whole world. Changed everybody's world. It did. It shattered everything.
Yeah.
Changed everything. And then No Vaseline. Changed it right back. Oh, my God. Crazy. That was Ice Cube. I want to go to this Big Three. $45 a ticket?
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
It's exactly what
Yes.
we were talking about. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, and you and I talked about it with Mason and Ireland on Monday.
Yes.
Like, we have, and I don't want to say we're getting there. I think we've already passed the point where regular folks don't get to go to sporting events anymore.
Right.
They're just too expensive. That even a affordable ticket is beyond the reach, especially if you want to bring your kids or you
It
want.
should not be that way.
It shouldn't be that
Should
way.
not be
but
that way.
but it is.
Yeah.
But this is where there's opportunities, right?
Yes.
To go get people, to go see people that you recognize. To his point, that are going to play hard. That there's
I
no
like the sprint
garbage
thing.
time.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Like,
like that.
there's no clock. You
That's
got to get
pretty
to
cool.
50. Like
Yeah.
there's no taking possessions off. You
And
got
they're
to go do this.
recognizable. Their names.
Absolutely.
You know these people. Absolutely.
I went to Big Three actually in Vegas when they're playing at the Orleans Arena.
What'd you
out
think?
there. I liked it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah, because like I said, we got in for like $30. And
Yeah.
we were able just to walk down or damn near like right behind the courtside level. So it was a really good time,
See
man.
professional
honestly.
caliber basketball for 30
Yeah,
bucks,
for sure.
45 bucks?
And-
Absolutely.
And they were talking. Like they were actually out there playing really
Can you
hard.
hear 'em?
Yeah, like Joe Johnson's out there giving,
Oh,
giving
God.
buckets. Like Tino Mobley was still playing.
Yeah, Mobley, yes, sir.
So it's
See?
like
He's all got the gray
yeah,
beard
gray
now,
beard
too.
stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude is still out here like giving buckets to these dudes. So yeah, it was a
That's
good
awesome.
time, man. Yeah.
It don't quit. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
$45.
Cube's one of those guys. Everything he touches works.
And everything when he says something, it sounds like a bar.
It does.
It does. Like
It
he's
does.
about to rap that.
And
yeah.
it's not just a bar, but it also is like it's deep. It
Big
resonates.
time.
You're like, yeah, that makes a whole hell of a lot
That
of
was the
sense.
best answer to that Rob Pelinka question that
You
I've
can
ever
have
heard.
it.
That was the best answer ever. Let
Yeah.
him do it.
Yeah.
I wanted him to give me something crazy because I kept telling Trav, like, ask him about the Lakers. Ask him.
Ah,
And then when he was like, nah, man, I'm not touching that, I was
You
like,
know how
"Dang."
I interpreted that? He wants LeBron gone.
I mean,
That's one way to do it.
yeah.
That's one way
You
to
know?
do it. Yeah.
We're not mad at that answer.
He's so right. Like, because Freddie hit the home run, he comes out the
Yeah.
next day. He's, man, I just got to be Ice Cube. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to nail
That's
this.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Let's do that again. Let's
I
hit
would
another
love it.
one of those home runs.
Can you bring him in here? Is that possible? Yeah.
Sorry, I thought the mic was on. So he was supposed to be on, but he had like 10 other hits he had to do. So
Oh.
he did them all. He didn't want to be like, oh, I'm one and not everywhere else. But I did talk to him once he was done with you guys. And he was like, yeah, let's make it happen.
Friend of the show.
I'm also gonna, I was talking to Andrew Bart, who connected us, and he was like, yeah, he wants to do it. Plus, I might text his son, and be like, yo, bring dads in
I
here.
would Cappy that with him. I would pretend Ice Cube was my friend. I would do that. Yeah.
Why not?
Me and Q.
I got a lot of anaconda questions, too, just so he knows coming in here.
I know you do.
We've talked about it before. I've asked him about it before, and he said that he had to fight that mechanical snake in all those scenes because it's terrifying along the way. So hopefully, we get that done. Don't forget, you can tune in tonight, Road to the Cup on ESPN LA. Dave Denholm and Mario Ruiz will bring you previews, analysis, and reaction from soccer's biggest tournament and its biggest matchups. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. A little tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Football fans with a U or soccer fans, head to Pechanga Resort Casino right now to watch the big tournament at Kelsey's. You can catch every kickoff with festive food and drink specials all month long. The barbecue platter will knock your socks off, and you can share it. And they have select $7 beers. They got you covered. This is where you want to be for the big tournament. Plus, plan to be at Pechanga's exclusive Thursday night watch parties to score photo ops, goodies, and much, much more. I like the goodies. Show me the goodies. And when you're not cheering on your team, play your perfect combination and hit Pechanga's sprawling casino floor for 24/7 gaming action and check out all the other world-class amenities Southern California's premier resort casino has to offer. They got everything out there. I mean, exciting entertainment. There's always acts there that you can they pop. Dining options for everyone. Spa luxury, which I love. Championship golf, Travis. Expansive casino floor and 1,100 hotel rooms and suites. It makes Pechanga one of the largest resort casinos in the country. So don't miss a single match at the top spot to watch your favorite teams in the Temecula Valley. Right off I-15. Call this number, 888-PECHANGA, or visit pechanga.com for more details.
Hi, it's Michelle Smallman, and coming up Thursday on ESPN LA, don't forget to start your long Southern California morning with me, Evan Cohen, and Chris Canty on Sportsmanlike, 3 to 7 a.m. before the Sedano and Cap morning show. Then I join Cap and George at 7:45 for my weekly visit, and this week I want to start something new, okay? I want to be able to do the bits and talk about the things I'm not allowed to talk about on our show on Sportsmanlike. Let's call it Michelle's Safe Space. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. And I will go tip on girl math because you guys keep giving me crap for that. But we're not talking about that on this instance. All right, so yes, yesterday we were at the Hard Rock Casino Tejon. And while I was driving back, something very interesting happened to me. My windshield got hit by what I can only conceive as a dead bird. And I'm hoping it is
now.
Because
was it flying when it hit you?
No, it's just it looked like it was spiraling down and it just crashed.
You hit something. Your windshield.
It hit my windshield.
Yeah,
I didn't hit it.
Were you stopped or driving?
No, I was driving.
Okay, you hit it while it was flying.
There you go.
No.
We're all on the same page here.
It's too low. Too low.
Birds fly low.
Sometimes they miscalculate their elevation.
I did not run into a bird. The bird ran into my
What
windshield.
a denial
okay?
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is girl math.
Now I feel like she was trying to hit it.
Right.
Yeah.
That is not true. But
You saw a bird and like, I'm going for it.
never. It's not Angry Birds here, but I've never had that happen to me. I've had like a little rock or something, but never that. So it really freaked me out to the point that I swerved. But tip or no tip, you've had a situation where a bird has hit you.
Yes. Tip
Yes,
for me.
tip.
It's happened 2 or 3 times. The birds.
What?
They
Look,
just hit you.
We've all heard the expression bird brain, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The bird's brain are tiny. They're dumb. They do stuff that doesn't make sense. They get a little low, a little close. Maybe it's sick. Maybe it's blind. Maybe it's hurt. Something else. And they get clipped by cars. It happens all the time.
Yeah, never a direct hit. It's always been they were crossing the freeway. Kind of like Randy Johnson.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's never coming at you
Nope,
like this.
just
It's
poof, right.
and then a little thud, and then you're like, "Is that a bird?
Was that a bird?
Yeah.
Unless you're Laura and it's coming right at you
Right at you.
for whatever
It
reason.
was.
Apparently it was dead.
Yeah, it died when it was at like
As it
100
was
feet and
falling
just
down.
dropped straight under her windshield as it was going by.
I've never hit a bird, but I hit an animal for the first time.
What'd you
Just
hit?
A raccoon.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah,
Did you
it
kill
was going across.
Yeah.
At night, it was going across, and I was coming. I was like, oh my god, why is this thing coming? I tried to hit, and I think
Got
I
under?
stopped, and it hit like the back of
Hit
his
an
leg.
armadillo in Texas.
Did
You
you
did an
really?
armadillo?
Wow.
They're
all
everywhere.
constantly
they're
going back and
everywhere,
forth.
and they come out at night, and they're slow as hell, and you can't see them until the car's right on top of
Yeah.
them, and it's
Right.
too late.
It just sprinted right across. I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't have done
kill
anything.
them
I couldn't
both?
even try.
The armadillo was a
Toast.
just
Toast?
Yeah,
Did you make it out?
So I turned around and came back, and it wasn't there.
Oh,
so
good for you.
I think it went off to the side to just kind of
Oh.
die in peace.
God,
Peace
Greg.
might be the wrong word. In pieces.
Die away from everything
I
because
hit
it was
a
not in the
deer.
road.
I hit a
Oh,
deer.
that could be super dangerous.
It was.
Yeah.
I hit a deer right on the butt because they tried to
Oh.
avoid me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spun out, got up, and kept running. So I
Yeah.
figured
How's
it's
your
okay.
butt? Sometimes they'll come through the windshield, and the driver can
Right.
get killed.
Oh yeah, no, the
Yeah.
antlers go right through.
The
Right?
guy I was with said we were very lucky.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, that's
Came out of nowhere.
Have you heard Cappy's story about hitting a deer? He thinks it was deer, but he's not sure if it was a deer.
What was it?
What?
A person?
He's not sure.
Oh my god.
He thinks
Okay.
it's a deer.
Wow.
Let's just leave
Why
it.
would
Let's
you
just
guys
leave it
even talk about
Leave
that
it
on
there.
air?
Okay.
Because Cappy talks about everything on the
Okay.
air.
Why would you bring it back up?
Because it's
God, let's
Was
leave
it
it
in
at that.
California?
I don't know where
Let's
I was.
leave it at that.
Let's say Pittsburgh.
Moving on to better.
I'm gonna go check the old newspapers.
Travis's face.
All right.
I'm trying to
It's
move
like-
on.
it's like
and
a-
it's not
I know you
happening.
did last summer
Oh
kind
my
of
god, if this
situation.
leads to something.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys listen to this. A group of Japan supporters got some help from locals navigating their first In-N-Out order. So hear this out.
It's on double animal style. And for the fries, you get animal style fries. Animal style fries. And you're gonna be set. Animal style comes with grilled onions, pickles, sauce. You like that stuff? You get that. Okay? And be set. Double animal style and animal style fries. And you get a drink. The pink lemonade is amazing. The drink. Pink lemonade drink. Good.
All right, so tip or no tip? The locals gave them the right In-N-Out order. Tip or no tip?
Tip.
I'll go tip.
100%.
Yeah.
That is almost exactly my order, except I don't always get pink lemonade.
Wait, who was talking then?
So it was just like locals were giving.
A local was helping somebody
Yes.
order.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
tip.
100%
Great
right.
order.
that.
Yes.
Whoever that guy was knows his way around the In-N-Out menu.
Correct.
Like that guy was an expert. I saw something similar last night in my feed where this Norwegian family was ordering from In-N-Out.
Oh.
And the parents either did not speak English as well as their kid or did not speak English at all. This little boy, who was maybe 8 or 9, was talking to his parents in Norwegian and then turning to the person at In-N-Out and saying, I want the cheeseburger with no spread. And it was the cutest thing. And he was translating for his folks, and the people at In-N-Out were just fantastic
cool.
about it. And this kid was like, and then they showed him eating. He got a double with no spread on it, and then a strawberry shake. And the kid took a sip of this shake, and his eyes went like this.
Boom.
He's like, and they're like, "Is it good?" He's like, "It's very good."
Yeah.
He was very excited.
That sound, I could smell it. I could smell In-N-Out.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
smell
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
If that order would have had a Neapolitan shake on top of it, then you are 100% right.
Oh, your boy, our boy, Ty Simpson, still hasn't gone out to In-N-Out yet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he
Come
says
on,
that's
bro.
the first thing on his list when he's done with this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, you're not in minicamp.
I told him to report
There's
back
time,
when you
yes.
had it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need to get it
Yes.
together, Ty.
He's
Come on
getting
now.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
past time.
Yes. So one thing about the World Cup that I have been enjoying is the feeds of all the people enjoying especially the European people that come and get the free refills of soda. Have you guys seen those where
Yes.
they're like,
Or
this
the
is
ranch.
anything, right? They're like, this is amazing. And their friends are like, why are you getting another soda? This is like your fourth one. They're like, because it's free.
Right.
Because it's free. So something
math.
else. No, not that. That's not
girl
girl math.
math.
That's
Right
not
there.
girl math. That's not girl math. So something else that
Perfect.
happened was in Boston, the Scotland fans literally dried out the bars.
Oh, good for them.
They dried out. I don't even know that was a
we're gonna
thing.
circle back to this
Yeah,
on
Scotland.
straight up because
Okay,
I have
I'll let it
some
go.
numbers that are going to blow your mind
Really?
about how these people got after it in Boston.
I told you when we went to Scotland, that's all they did was
And
drink.
headbutts.
Oh, my, drink.
And headbutts? Is this in your
beer and
straight
headbutts?
up?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, DeMarco was telling us about the
Yeah.
headbutts. Yeah, no,
Okay.
they're getting after
That's
it.
what I'm talking
I will,
about.
Yeah.
I
Let's
will
go,
skip
Scotland.
this one since you have it on straight up. I'll go to a different one. Okay, so a city in Italy is hosting a 10K run where participants can eat unlimited tiramisu after finishing. Okay, so it'll take place over there. It's called the Tiramisu World Cup. So, tip or no tip, if you guys just ran a 10K, you guys would be down to eat unlimited tiramisu.
No tip. No.
I'm with DeMarco.
No, absolutely
That
not.
sounds
No,
awful.
Not even close. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, why would you do that
Not
to
even
yourself?
one.
No. Look, I after you exercise,
Yeah.
you're in this state of like kind of quasi euphoria. You feel really good. You're making good decisions, and you've just done a good thing for your body. Why do I want to foul it right away?
I don't know.
Wait a couple of hours, and I'll go drink beer and eat wings with you. But
Yeah.
right after the race is over, I don't want to do
But
that.
tiramisu,
Not for me.
eh.
I mean, I can
Not
eat
for-
like a quarter of a
Couple
tiramisu
of bites.
and I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like it's good.
It's gloopy.
good.
It's gloopy.
It's gloopy.
Gloopy.
You're right.
If you get a good one, it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's really only half tops.
I don't like the mush.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, okay, so is
What's
there
the other one they
something...
burn?
Creme brulee.
Creme
brulee.
brulee.
See,
No,
that's
that one's
good.
Yeah,
good.
that I'll eat. Yeah.
Even if you just give me the top.
I like it, but that's like a 2-bite thing. Like 2 bites
Okay,
is,
but
is
that,
a little.
yeah, I'll go with that.
Well, I don't
What
know.
happened? What we missed?
I don't know what the two of them laughed
Oh.
at something.
You said just give me the top.
I was just-
Don't throw the shark. I'm glad that it wasn't only me laughing, though. DeAndre laughed,
Hey,
too.
that's a good one. That was well done. That was well done.
Is there something you guys would want at the end of a 10K? Because I know, like, in San Diego, they
Beer.
do, like,
Beer.
the beer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Beer.
San
Yeah.
Diego
No,
does a
yes.
beer.
There's a running club that exists kind of in my neighborhood. You'll see them
Mm-hmm.
around, and they all meet at the end of their run at the bar.
Let's go.
There's a bar, and there's 100 or so people outside just crushing
Yeah,
beers.
beer.
It dehydrates
Looks
you.
great. It's all right.
Or,
You got
yeah.
water when I get home.
Or you get a buzz.
Yeah. And you're already feeling
And
really
you're
good.
feeling great. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, my God. Okay, do you guys have time for one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right. So the Spider-Man, I'm a big Marvel person, and Spider-Man is going to come out. So they had a first look as the Spider-Man Brand New Day cup and popcorn buckets. People are going crazy for them. I know that the Devil Wears Prada 2 had like a purse for their popcorn bucket purse thing. So I wanted to know, are you guys somebody who are all in on the weird popcorn buckets? Tip or no tip?
No tip.
No tip.
No,
No
Really?
tip.
they're stupid.
No,
They're all stupid.
Complete. Not only am I not interested, I will judge you if you are.
Yeah, because like, what are you gonna do with them afterwards?
Exactly. We're gonna hang it in your garage.
Are you gonna clean it?
I have one. Well, I didn't use it, and it was gifted to me. But the power line one,
I'm
power
out.
line one, I have.
Okay, the
it's,
power line is cool. Like just to
power
put in,
line's
in your office.
it's a bucket. It's a popcorn bucket. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
out
it's
now
still stupid.
in this stage of life.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I'm with her. Of course.
Really?
Yo, this stuff is cool. It's
Like,
not stupid. It's cool.
do people-
But right now, no.
I mean, do people actually like collect these things?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
but you got to put yourself in a younger mode.
If I were 10,
You got to,
maybe.
yeah, think not a-
37.
you don't have a house, you have a room.
Yeah.
This is stuff for people with rooms. You know what I mean?
It's
That's a good way
waste
to
of
look
money.
at it.
Yeah, that's then yes, now no.
Man,
They're
I'm
also
going to need to see your
expensive.
driver's license and check your age.
Exactly.
That's it. What she said.
expensive.
They're expensive, and also you can't usually get your hand into it because you have to like lift a face up or something.
Yeah, this
like,
one you have to lift the face.
The whole
yeah,
point.
like if you're lifting the face up, that's a pain in the ass.
Who's playing
No.
Spider-Man? Same guy?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, good. Okay, we haven't changed.
Zendaya's
Actually,
man.
all three of them are, I think, in this one again.
Yeah.
Or at least
With
in-
Andrew Garfield and Toby.
Yeah. Are they in that one or are they in the new?
They were in the last one. The last one.
Last one.
No, the new one, the Doctor Doom one. The
They,
Avengers.
they
one.
might they might be in that one. That
Yeah.
wasn't released till the end of the year though.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, this
Doomsday.
is
Yeah.
different.
I gave up. I gave up on all
What?
Marvel
You
things. I gave
cannot
up on
give
all
up.
I got 10 years of great cinema in my mind of the Marvel movies, and it finished with Thanos, and it was great. And now
Endgame.
everything else is nonsense and went too far. I don't like it. I'm done. It's all over for me.
That's like Star Wars. It's like,
Yes, I'm over it.
By the way,
Over it.
what he just said
I
with
don't.
that.
I've never even seen it, and I know that's like
I
Star Wars.
hit the originals.
Yep.
The next ones were like, those weren't great, but whatever.
Saw
Star
'em.
Wars. The next three, I'm like, yeah, I'm done with this.
All of it.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything in
Yeah.
the world. The whole world, I'm done with.
Yeah.
No, I'm in there. I'm still there.
No, I
Tell you
love
right
the
now,
Marvel
man.
Take
movies.
'em, I'm going.
Doomsday.
Marvel, I'm with you. I'm The
No.
Star Wars, I got to go.
When they
still
started doing
fighting a
multiverses,
good fight.
Of course.
That's
Wait,
the
it's
whole
coming back.
point.
It's coming back.
I hope so.
It's coming back. We're going
I
to get
hope
back
so.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
The
I'm
whole
out.
point is multiverses.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, but it started getting way too into the multiverses. The fact that
Anything
Iron
can
Man
happen.
is coming back as
Right.
Doctor Doom, I'm just out.
Anything
I'm done.
can happen. Right.
But we don't know how he is going to be. Doc.
Yeah,
I don't
That's
care.
that's
I
what
wanna
saying. That's it. We
know.
don't know.
Here's the
Why
thing.
we go to the movies?
I don't care. I don't care anymore.
Oh.
It's all nonsense now.
No.
They
DeAndre
took it
and I
too
are all in.
far.
An average movie theater martini, lean that seat back, lights out.
There you go.
There you go.
Wow.
That's what I'm looking for along the way. All right. So Brendan Sorsby yesterday decided he was, I'm done with this. I'm going to go to the NFL. He's going to enter the supplemental draft. And DeMarco, I'm just really curious what the reception for him might be in the NFL universe. We'll
Let's
get into
chat.
that coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Greg's here on a Wednesday, 710 ESPN.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Coming up tonight on ESPN LA Road to the Cup, Mario, we are going to talk and take a look back at match day one. What a fiery start to this tournament. This World Cup is amazing already.
Yeah, we got stars galore in this 2026 World Cup. All of them delivering. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland. Plus, we preview match day twos for Mexico versus South Korea and U.S. versus Australia.
Road to the Cup tonight, 6 p.m. on ESPN LA.
Summer of soccer is here, and there's no better place to watch than Rockin' Brews. Catch every match on massive LED screens with surround sound, drink specials, and game day favorites like our new El Clasico burger. Whether you're backing Team USA or cheering on your home country, grab your crew, raise a glass, and catch every match at Rockin' Brews, serving those who rock. Visit rockinbrews.com for your nearest location.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by nonstop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Join us every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event pre-sale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Just all right. All right.
All right. It was cool.
By the way, I think that's the first time I ever said all right.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Did I get it out in one piece? Did I
Yeah,
survive?
you did good. You did good. Back to the guys.
You know, today's the first day in a while that we've had the entire crew back together. D, you were on vacation. You went to Miami, right?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I loved it out there. I'm not
bet.
gonna lie to you. I was expecting a little bit more rain because of the way the weather forecast was portraying. I was like, I don't know. But we were very, very fortunate. Did not rain at all through our whole time out there. It was humid as hell, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, it's Miami in June.
Exactly. So I think the highest I got up to was about 90 degrees. But, man, walking out there, we were sweating every single
that
day.
humidity, right? It was so
Yes.
thick.
Yes.
You went out, right? You did a little clubbing. You went to all the big places.
No clubbing.
No?
No clubbing.
You didn't
No.
go to the Delano?
I mean, that's the whole point to go to Miami.
He missed an enormous
You
opportunity.
didn't go to the Delano?
No,
That's
did
a
not,
fine.
man. I'm very aware, but no, me and my girl, we did jet skiing, so we did that. Went to the ocean, did some little jet skiing.
Each on your own jet ski, or did you guys ride together?
Ride together.
Okay.
We rode together. She was that was her first time ever being on the jet ski.
Oh.
And
So
I
fun,
drove.
right?
It's super fun.
I drove.
You drove?
So
Okay.
so I asked her, I was like, here, I want you to learn. I want you to try it out for the first time. She barely even went not even that far. And she was like, I'm done. I can't do this. It's
What did
scary.
it get up to? Could you get up to like 50 miles an
Honestly,
hour?
it got up to about 50.
Did you go to 50?
I did, yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Good
was
for you.
smashing on the ocean. Yes, I
That
was.
sounds fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
So it's funny you bring up that your girlfriend did not, dig the jet ski, or at least driving the jet ski. So Susan and I, we married. We either right before we got married or right after. So anyway, we go on the guy that owned the radio company that I used to work for invited Susan and I to go out on his boat one day.
Yeah.
And so we leave out of Marina Del Rey and we're going to this beautiful boat, beautiful boat. And so we're out and we're kind of cruising up the coast. We get up to like Malibu, but you can still see the beach, but the beach is not like swimmable. Like we're
Okay.
a mile or two into the ocean, just kind of floating around, enjoying the day. And he says, do you guys want to ride the jet skis? And I'm looking around like, I don't see any jet skis.
This is a big boat.
Big boat.
Yeah, big
and he
boat.
goes, no, they're underneath. And so the back deck of the boat like lifts up. They drop the jet skis into the ocean. It was amazing, right?
Yeah.
And Susan, to your point, Dee, she's like, I don't want to. I will go with you, but I'm not getting on a jet ski out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm not doing it.
Oh.
And I'm like, all right, so let's get on the jet ski together. And I'm driving the jet ski, and she's on the back, and I'm going pretty fast, and she's holding on like, you're going too fast. You need to slow down. You need to slow down. I'm just going, just flying, right? And so I hit the turn, and you know how they don't turn real fast. They start to turn gradually, and then it kind of grabs, and then you turn fast. So all of a sudden, the jet ski turns real fast. She goes flying on the jet ski.
No.
And keep
How
in mind,
fast were you going at that point, I think?
not fast enough for her to get hurt, but fast enough to A, scare her. And keep in mind, we're in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
You wild man.
Is she a strong swimmer?
She's and you got life jackets. Like, she's not going to do it, but she freaks out. She's like, you gotta go. And she's waving. It's like, well, I'm coming back around and get you. To this day, every time we see a jet ski, she looks at me like, you're lucky I'm still married to you. Like she takes it personally. It's been 30 years. And she still holds it against me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on,
She goes,
man.
remember that time you dumped me in the middle of the ocean on the jet ski? I'm like, whoa.
I mean, you showed a level of panic, too. Let me go back and get her.
Of course.
You didn't pass her up like,
no, I didn't like to see if you can get back to the boat now.
Right,
You know, it wasn't one of those.
Okay.
I stopped and I helped her back
You
onto
said
the
I'm
jet ski.
sorry, right?
Yeah, I was probably laughing a little bit at the same time. But yeah.
In your eulogy, she's going to be talking about that.
God.
It is. I deeply disappointed her in that moment. Like
I
she
bet you
she felt like I had betrayed her in the middle of the ocetion. Like I just left her there.
Yeah, I mean, she was barely driving. I'm all like, come on, you got to hit the gas a little bit. She's like, no, I can't do it. I'm scared. And they teach you that. You got to hit the gas in order to hit those turns because the moment you start to slow up a little bit, then that's when the jet ski
You can't
starts.
steer it
You can't steer it
anymore.
anymore.
Right.
So
It'll bite.
they teach you to hit the gas. But I think the best thing that we did in our Miami trip though was the boat ride at night and just seeing the whole,
nice.
seeing all of downtown Miami. And then we also saw all of Miami Beach as well. It was really, really
How
cool.
romantic.
Man. Yeah, I mean,
Ring.
I'm locked in.
Wait, did you say ring? Was there a ring? What?
Oh, no,
Oh, ring, yeah.
They're trying to bully DeAndre.
No,
Wait, no one's bullying.
Yeah, they're bullying.
He
me,
said
man.
it himself.
Yeah,
He was there.
Don't bully him. Let him go.
Nobody's bullying.
What are you, 28?
Yeah, 28.
Yes, don't
No,
bully
he's-
him at
he's
28.
super
Get outta
young.
here.
He don't
Yeah,
need to
no,
do
no,
that
no.
yet.
Take
How was
your
the
time.
food?
Go slow.
Food was really good.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell you how many Cuban sandwiches I was eating out there.
Why not?
Oh,
dude,
my
yeah.
goodness.
So
All the
good.
Cuban sandwiches I was eating was really good, man. Yeah.
I'm surprised you like a Cuban
Why?
because I know you don't like ham.
That I'll eat.
Okay.
Yeah, Cuban is good
Especially
sandwich.
off a
Yeah.
food truck.
Oh no,
Give me
Cuban
that.
sandwich is a top 5
Yeah,
sandwich.
give me
It's
that and a
incredible.
Coke.
I know.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is too, I'm not really a big coffee drinker, but oh my goodness,
Did you get the
co-
Cuban
Oh,
coffee?
Yes, I did.
Cuban coffee's different, man.
is.
Man, yeah, it was
It's
really
I don't know
good.
if I've had Cuban coffee.
Oh.
Very
Is
strong.
Is there
and
anywhere
little sweet.
around here
You
I
would
can get
remember
Cuban?
if
Yes.
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Yes, you can go to Tropicana
Oh, that's all
in
way
Downey.
really far away.
You
Yeah.
can go to Portos. They also have.
Okay, Portos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Kaboom.
I'll
You
get
should
a
give it a
shot.
shot. Have you had
Yeah.
Turkish coffee?
No. Crazy strong, right?
Vietnamese
Yeah.
coffee
Uh-huh.
too.
Yeah. Vietnamese coffee I've had is pretty
You
good.
will
It's so
never
good.
forget your keys again.
Never.
I have my keys. I don't have my wallet.
Well, it's check the dog food.
Right.
For now, just check the dog
There you
food.
go.
You have
Check
no
everywhere.
idea.
Hey, why don't you tell that John Sally story again?
Stop it. Come on.
The summer of soccer is here, and Rock and Brews is your headquarters for every match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens. My voice just cracked. Massive LED screens
Messy.
and game day food and drink specials with an unforgettable atmosphere. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rock and Brews. Visit rockandbrews.com for your nearest location.
Your messy voice having a hat trick. It's close.
Was that AK?
That's
No.
the little gingerbread
that's
man
oh,
in
okay.
Shrek.
They're like, oh.
Not the buttons.
Oh.
My gumdrop buttons.
Oh my
That
God.
sounds like Travis.
What-
I had
what-
3 goals against
Oh.
Algeria, and I'm going to get 3 more, and I'm going to set the World Cup record, and I'm going to win the World Cup for the 2nd time in a row. And I don't want to go to bed at 9:30.
Wow.
So stupid.
Don't want to eat your broccoli.
No.
No.
Brussels. Yeah.
So it's Mickey Mouse mixed with a little bit of just obnoxious child.
Right. There's a lot of obnoxious child in there.
Yes.
All right. So Brendan Sorsby basically said,
This guy.
I'm done.
Texas Tech
I
QB.
don't want to.
Yeah.
Everybody other than Texas Tech was lining up like hell no
He bet on football
on his own team.
on his own team.
Yeah.
That should have been the death penalty.
It seems like everybody's on the same page other than one judge and the people at Texas
2
Tech.
games
Right.
for gambling? Okay.
Right. So anyway, we don't have to worry about his college football career. He's going to go into the NFL supplemental draft.
He's
What?
turning pro.
He's turned pro. What before we get into
Smart.
the supplemental draft, because it's kind of a
It's
weird
a
process.
very strange
It
process.
is, and it's
Smart move.
a seldom used process too.
Right.
Will whatever NFL locker room he goes into, DeMarco, will he be welcomed with open arms and just either can play or he can't, and that's it?
Well, going through like the emotions when you brought this up pre-show. Okay, so I was like, we were trying to figure out which team might want him, right?
Mhm.
And then you go and look at his measurables. He's 6'3", 235. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty good arm, right? And he can run a little bit. He's got talent. So it makes sense for him to turn pro now. Why go back to college? But then I started to think about this. Why would I bring a guy in that I know gambled on the game?
Mhm.
Why would I bring that into my locker room?
And
How
his
can I
own
trust
team.
you? Right. How can I trust you? Why would I do that? You know what I mean? I'm sure the NFL has turned a blind eye to certain things, but
Lots of things.
lots of things.
Plenty.
But you're bringing in gambling
I'm with you.
to your locker room.
Gambling is
You know
part
how-
of the world now.
Right. You know how dangerous that is, though?
I'm with you, and that's why I brought it up, because I would always be like, yeah, I don't know if I can trust, and I understand that it's an addiction and all those things, and I hope he gets the treatment he needs, but it's like I don't know, because it's not just him potentially falling off the wagon and placing bets again. It's potentially him sabotaging my team.
Correct.
That's the
That's
part
it.
that it's like, if he were dealing with a drug addiction or alcoholism or one of those things, it's like you may hurt yourself and you may hurt, but the team itself can either function with or without you, but you can't sabotage the team in the same way you can theoretically as if you are dealing with gambling. And that would go through my mind as a teammate of his.
It would, and for me too, it's like he got suspended in April and then went to rehab, and then by June he's cleared and everything's fine. Like he's no longer a gambler. He went to rehab and he's all good. It just
doesn't make sense.
It
Well,
doesn't
that's
make,
not how
for
that works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly not how it works. So
Right.
if you go into a locker room, how are you as a quarterback, the leader of the team, and nobody trusts you to, like, you're gonna say, oh, what if he actually
Great
he's
point.
in there? You know all this stuff, and then you say, oh, okay, are you gambling on us? And knowing if that pass that you threw over your receiver head, was that because you were just
he might not even play, but leaking info.
Right.
Telling things about us. He's in the building.
If he's did it before, why would he not do it now?
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's already done once. That's the one thing. Funny side story. Went down the rabbit hole on a Sopranos topic. Did you know they all really hate the Vito guy?
No, I didn't know
in
that.
real life, they hate Vito.
The actor?
The actor.
Really?
He said he was a relentless self-promoter. That whole Vito Johnny Cakes thing was him pushing that, and it got in at the expense of other people on the show. Really mad. And the other thing, like the main cast wrote him off, was because he was leaking scripts to the press.
Same idea.
Well,
Same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't trust you. I would
That's
never
it, you're
trust
out.
you after that. Right. I mean, you're telling stuff about what we do, how we do it, and letting people make money regardless if you are. You know what I mean? I could never trust you in that environment anymore.
I'm with you. I'm going to be devil's advocate here for a second. Let's say he comes in and he's throwing it all over the yard and he's lighting it up. And he's like, this is exactly what we've needed. And he's on time. He's a good teammate. He's doing all the work. He's doing everything you want, and he's a good football player.
Jamie Martin, Steve Walsh, TJ Rubley, Tony Banks. Those were my quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It could have been Edie Amin,
Yeah.
as long as you put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I could forgive a lot of things if you can play. But
You
as
can't
a
forgive
coach,
gambling?
as an owner, as a GM, as a coach, as a play caller, I would be worried about you leaking information. I would. I would be worried about you telling people about us. That would worry me a little bit. As a teammate, if I saw you make a mistake, if I saw you overthrow a guy that I think you should hit that 90%
In your
of the
sleep,
time,
yeah.
the first thing I'm going to think is you're on the take.
You did that on purpose.
Of course. Now, that's a tough thing to bring into your locker room.
Do you think he gets drafted?
I'm sure if he can play, he's big, he's mobile.
He's got all the measurables. He's got all the stuff.
He hasn't played much college football. That's the other thing. Like he was at Indiana.
Was
then
he
was
even
at
playing in
Cincinnati.
Indiana when
Didn't play much at Indiana. He
No,
played at
he was just
Cincinnati.
betting on the team while he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, $90,000 worth. Not nothing.
You know you can't gamble. You know.
That's the thing, DeMarco. I'm exactly
you
right.
can't do that. That's like one of the first things they tell you. And it should be like the most punishable thing.
Isn't it like plastered on the
It
walls
is
when you walk in?
everywhere.
It is the one thing. Listen, this is the understanding of athletics, generally speaking. But it's like we will deal with anything you do, except for that. If you do that, you
can ruin the league.
You're done.
Yes.
You forfeit your right. We'll get you the help you need. We're going to go. We'll do this.
But you can't play here.
You can't play here anymore.
Right.
And that's the rule that he broke. And we'll see whether or not he gets picked. If he does get picked, whether or not Roger Goodell can still suspend him.
Yeah.
You know, he has the authority to do that. He suspended Terrell Pryor when Terrell Pryor came into the league via the supplemental
That's
draft.
true. You're right.
So
So
it was
there's
that,
a precedent.
that was 5 games, right? So that was a 5-game suspension based off of what was happening in college.
That was selling merchandise.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was suspended for 2 games. Does that mean it's only going to be 2 games, or can he do whatever he wants?
I think he can do whatever he wants. If he wants to do a season, if he wanted to do 2 games, 5 games, 8 games, 10 games, I think he could do whatever he wants. And there almost
can he
has
ban
to be
him?
some.
They should say no.
Can he say no? You're
Yes.
not allowed into this
What
draft.
they could do is just say you're ineligible for the supplemental draft. We do not grant you the right to be a part of the supplemental draft.
They should do that.
They're
Gambling on your team and gambling in sports is
Or
by far-
mysteriously no one wants you.
right.
He doesn't have to say it. Just all of a sudden, no one wants you.
Yeah, okay, you're eligible for the supplemental draft. Tick, tick, tick. Nobody put in a bid on you, dude.
Right.
Because it's a weird process. It's like a 3-tiered process
Mm-hmm.
where there are, if you had 6 wins or less, you're in tier 1. If you had 6 wins or 7 wins or more but missed the playoffs, you're tier 2. And if you made the playoffs, you're tier 3. He goes through tier 1 first, and it's basically in reverse order of wins. So if the Raiders in this situation would have
the worst
first
team,
pick,
they're not going to take him. They
and
just got
if
Mendoza.
nobody takes him, it moves to the next group. If nobody takes him, it moves to the next group. If nobody takes him, nobody takes him. But let's say the Raiders said, well, we'll give a 3rd-round pick, and then the team that's picking second, Cleveland, says, well, we'll give a 2nd-round pick. Then they've raised then they get a chance to snap him up at that point.
Can the Raiders then come back and be like, okay, we're going to do a first round?
I'm not
pick?
sure about that. That's a good question. I don't know how that would. Do you, DeMarco?
No, I don't know that.
Yeah.
But
So
why would you give up a first round
Because
pick?
if it's a bid, no. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what if they say
like an auction almost?
Yeah, it's an auction. Like
Yeah.
if the Raiders said, I'll give him a 6th round pick, and then the Dolphins said, I'll go a 5th, and okay, we'll go
I think
4.
you submit them in secret,
Oh, it's
and
all
then
in
it's the
secret.
best one wins.
It's true. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
like
this thing is such a weird draft.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't
very
happen
often.
that often.
Yeah.
No.
But I can understand drafting Pryor. He's got a skill set.
Here's a one man, last man standing. It's just because it's one
got
name
one?
long.
Okay.
No, there's one guy that was picked in the supplemental
does this-
draft that ended up in the Hall of Fame.
Does this count?
No.
This does not count.
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who it is? One guy that was taken in the supplemental draft that's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
I don't even know who got drafted besides Pryor because you said it earlier.
Not Bo.
No, it's not Bo.
No. Who?
Chris Carter.
Chris
Carter was in the supplemental draft.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, Chris Carter was a supplemental draft. pick.
No way.
Or did he get
Minnesota? Oh, for Philadelphia.
No. What happened in college?
One of the remember the rules, like you got bagel with cream cheese on it, and all of a sudden you were ineligible. It was it was something relative in the grand scheme of things. Now, if my memory serves, relatively minor. But yeah, Chris Carter was the one guy that's made the Hall of Fame.
That's wild.
Pryor got 5 games for selling a jersey. This guy got 2 for gambling. Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Something doesn't make sense.
Yeah, makes 0 sense.
Right.
It's all because of that one judge, or was it 5 judges? Whatever it was.
It was the one judge that granted the injunction while the case was pending. It's
too many people in the state of in the city of Lubbock.
Goodell should take
said it was
care of
okay.
What do you got, Laura?
So he signed with an agent before his
That's right.
senior year.
Oh,
Yeah.
he took money. Okay, that's what that means.
Which now is like, okay, that's just normal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
NIL now.
You know, there's NIL going into high school now. There's high school kids from that at ESPN is doing it.
Bro, they
Sports
got
Center
entire
next.
high schools that the kids don't even from the state.
They have those
in from-
academies.
But they're
Yes,
getting NIL now.
Yeah, well,
Where's the line?
There isn't a line.
Middle school.
Why there?
Preschool?
I mean, literally, if somebody's willing to get, I'm not
Private
saying it's
clubs?
not gross. It's incredibly gross, but once we open the barn door's open.
Like
if we're going
Paul-
to do it in college, do it in junior college, do it in high school, do it in middle school, do it in grade school. It's like, I mean, it's an awful.
it's terrible.
But it's like once we start doing it, we never stop.
Correct.
Like Shohei Ohtani and his wife. His wife is a professional basketball player. They're going to have a child, or I think they did have a child, and that child, you're going to go, hey, we're going to give this child NIL now because you're an Ohtani.
I would.
Probably a pretty good
would.
bet.
Yeah, I would there. Yeah, there you
she
go.
probably will score 20 points a
Yeah,
game in
yeah.
basketball and hit dingers on the softball field.
I'll play some
Yeah.
futures
It's
there.
Yeah, she'll be able to do that.
Crazy.
Let's go back to the Lakers for a second and kind of go back to that Kevin Love conversation we were having a second ago. And it just feels like such a old Lakers move, a move that would have done, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Like, hey, let's get one of LeBron's buddies and bring him back in here and the vibes will be good and all this. And it's like the Lakers, I think we all agree, they need to get younger. They need to get more athletic. They need to get more dynamic. And Kevin Love does not check those
Does
boxes.
that preclude you from getting younger? Does this one move?
You say you do both, in other words?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Kevin Love still has some value.
Yeah.
He can shoot. He's a big. He understands the game. He and LeBron won a championship. Can't you do both? Can you add a Kevin Love, a veteran presence, a leader, plus get younger?
So, yes, because he would come in a veteran's minimum, which I think is like $1.5 million. I don't know the exact number, but I think that's what it is. So he's coming on a very small, nothing contract that you can only give to a vet.
Right.
So you can still, everything else, you can go bring people in. It's not going to really affect your cap all that much. And you can still go get other people through trades, through other means. But to Travis's point, I think that was what made me think of it, that this is an old school move. This is a Genie Bus type move, and Rich Paul and all that. And Clutch is having control of the team. Like, we'll bring in your buddy to sweeten the fact of you coming in here. But that's not how it works anymore. This team is now built around through the Walter and Guggenheim group, and how it's Luka's team now. It's not. It's just not.
But
how
not
what
yet.
you need to do anymore.
Not yet.
But it should be.
But it's not yet because LeBron's still here.
But he's not technically
DeMarco's
here.
right.
He's
I
still here.
think he's right. Luka's the best player and Luka's the future. But as long as LeBron is here, he has gravity that things are going to be drawn to, whether you want to do it or not. Which is kind of why I think the Love thing is. First of all, I wouldn't bet on it. I don't think it's going to happen. But put that aside for a second. What they need to do, other than get younger, other than get more dynamic and all these things, like we've talked about this a million times. Develop some of your guys into you've said it, DeMarco, like, and the more Kevin Love plays, the less developmental opportunities there are for other guys.
True.
Every minute that he plays is one less minute that Adu Thero might be able to play. Like, if we're really trying to get to a championship level, and it's I think we're all on the same page, it's probably not next year unless something unusual happens.
Unless you make actual
that you're going to have to incrementally get better. This feels like just, yeah, man, let's just run it back and see what happens.
Well, I was thinking like less Laravia, less Maxi Kleba, more Kevin Love in those situations.
I mean, those guys are gone, right?
Yeah, and Maxi Kleber didn't really play much anyways.
But that's what I mean. Kevin Love wouldn't play that much, but when he did, he'd be way more effective than them.
Yeah, he would, but
and you would add a dimension.
But that's the problem. Like when the
how much more?
Like what do you?
At least he can shoot. Yeah.
But I'm saying like what is the goal? Like you're bringing Kevin Love in. Are you bringing him in because you having him speak as a veteran leadership, or you actually having him try to go out there and provide you actual minutes? If that's the case, then no, you don't need him to come in for that type of signing, because if you're the Lakers, you're trying to add more to your bench. By him only giving you 10 minutes a game, maybe, but then there's some games he might be a DNP and might not play. He's sitting on the bench. Like that's taking up a roster spot that can be valuable for somebody else.
Totally.
So
exactly.
He's supposed to be like a Jared Dudley kind of guy. Like he comes in for just a couple of minutes. He's a veteran presence. He's a voice in the locker room.
Yeah.
He's a voice of reason and adults.
Do you really?
I don't like it.
I understand the idea of bringing in an older player who's been around the block a million times, won a title, and can be the voice of reason or whatever you want to call it, the adult in the room. They have adults in the room. The Lakers are not a bunch of irresponsible, young, crazy guys. Like LeBron James is in the room. Luka Doncic is in the room. Austin Reeves is in the room. These guys, DeAndre Ayton's going to be back in the room. You know, like these guys are not brand new guys that don't know what's going on. They are what they are in the league. They're not going to change. You know, the die is cast with them.
Do you think
this is what they are? He's not going to. He may have an impact on a guy like Thero, but no more than LeBron James or Luka Doncic would have.
No, I totally agree.
I'm sorry. I'm just like Kevin Love. Like when I hear that, like there's a reason why he's with the Utah Jazz, because they're a young, inexperienced team. He's there for veteran leadership. That's what his role. If you want to talk about Jared Dudley role, that's what it's for. I know it's different when Jared Dudley was here with that Lakers team. You could say that he had that veteran leadership, but Lakers also had a lot of guys on that roster, and that's why they had a lot of success. You know, you want to talk about Caruso, you want to talk about Danny Green, Rajon Rondo. The list goes on when you throw an addition of Jared Dudley. You're throwing in Kevin Love with who? You know what I mean? So like it's just not aligning. Like if you want to have that veteran leadership role, you better make sure that he's not your first signing. You better make sure that he's the last on your list. And then get the other guys.
He's just sitting there at the end of free agency. And you're like, oh yeah, come on in.
Yeah, he's not taking anyone else's spot.
Right.
He's taking the last open spot.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
you're on the wait list.
Right.
Yeah.
You perfectly
You're on
said.
the wait list.
Yeah, and if we need a fourth in our foursome, we'll call you and come on in.
Well, that's what it's for. It's the golf. He wants LeBron can have more people to go golf with. We already have the foursome.
Do you guys follow LeBron and like see his golf content?
No, I have no interest.
Here's the thing, and I don't, except for I do, because he's obviously LeBron James. He's an amazing athlete. His golf swing is getting better quick.
Well,
really?
he's an amazing athlete, of course.
That's what I'm
it
saying,
is.
but it goes to show you that golf is an athletic endeavor, because this is a guy that when he first started,
no way.
It looked like he looked like a guy that had never held a golf club. Like that looks, objectively, that is a terrible golf swing. It's not anymore. It's gone from that looks terrible to, hey, that's not half bad. What are we, we're
can't go compete now.
No, nothing like that. But the difference between a guy that's never held a club to you can't get it in the air,
right?
To hey, you can go play with anybody at any time recreationally. There's a huge gap between those two things, and he closed that gap like that.
Well, he has guys like Steph Curry, who he's friends with, that loves to play golf, plays in those pro-ams all the time.
Yes.
So he can go play with him now too. So
and he has unlimited funds.
Apparently, Bronny is supposed to be really good.
He looks like a golfer,
like a real golfer.
LeBron looks like a middle-aged man who discovered golf in his mid-40s. There's you can.
I know what you mean.
If I went down the driving
right there
range
with him.
and I went, he started as a kid, he started when he's 37, he started when he's 42, he started when he's a kid. You can tell a mile away. Bronny James, you started as a kid. It just, and I don't know if he did or not, but he looks like he did. And LeBron looks like somebody that goes, hey, let me give that a shot. And it's like, okay, that looks like crap,
athlete.
but I'm talented enough to get the ball in the air.
I just want to go back to something you said just offhandedly. You said that DeAndre Ayton's going to come back. Do you think he does come back? It's his option.
Yeah.
It sounds like he might not.
Where else are you going to go?
Good.
Well, good. Absolutely good.
But do you think there's going to be a line of teams that want to sign him?
I think someone. He's still a big body, and someone could be like, "Look, we can do something with him. At least we have something. We'll give him like the minimum, the $15 million. He's only making $8 million here. I mean, maybe I'm just
he's going to get a raise.
It. I don't know. But
look,
I've
if
seen
somebody
things
comes in
saying
and wants
that he's
to pay
going
him,
to
the
decline
Lakers
it.
will, gift wrap it. Here you go. Thank you. But I think he's very likely to be back. I think the one that they're probably going to lose is Marcus Smart.
Which is the one that you would kind of want back.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna. I think people are going to want him.
He seems like he wants to.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a market for him.
It just feels like to me like everything that we're talking about, it just more and more sounds like we're just running it all back.
More or less.
Running it all back.
With a few cosmetic changes on the edges.
Everybody wants AR back. Everybody wants Rui back. Obviously, Luka's there. Everybody wants LeBron back. Then Jackson Hayes is going to come back because he's a Slovenian citizen now. He is.
Wow.
He is. Then like Bronny, everybody up and down. People want Luke Kennard back because he had a couple good games. You're basically just running it back now. And why? And I think running it back is just the absolute worst thing you can do.
Why?
Because you're going nowhere.
Not the worst thing in the world.
I'm with DeMarco.
They have those. Okay, but there's a couple guys you mentioned: LeBron, Rui, Austin Reeves. When you look at that free agency list, there are the three in the top 10.
They're in the top 6.
As far as free agency.
We've seen what the team can do.
Right. Greg, I think you're answering your own question. They won 53 games. Yeah. They were a good team.
And they were nowhere close.
But they weren't fully healthy. I'm not saying that they're on OKC's level. I'm not saying they're on San Antonio's level.
Not on the Knicks level.
No, they're not. But if you're constantly trying to jump to the very top, you're going to sit right where you are forever. But if you be a little patient and say, listen, let's wait. Let's keep our powder dry. We had a 53-win team, and we won a round of the playoffs without our best guy. We won a round of the playoffs without our second best guy for a decent chunk of it. Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens if we can get a little healthier at the point. They were a 53-win.
You saw a glimpse
I did
of it.
too. I don't think they're going to win a title, but if you're constantly trying to go from a C to a C, to hoping to get an A, and you just kind of move between C, C minus, and C plus, you're going to sit there forever. Sometimes you just have to wait. See what the next class looks like. See what the draft turns out. See who's disgruntled a year from now and wants to shake loose. They're always boxed in to nowhere to go. And I think if they just run it back, they're not boxed in.
I think they are. I kind of think they are, but that's just my opinion. But I also think unless they can make some types of moves where they make some trades, where they using your draft picks, using some of the contracts, like maybe even a sign and trade with Rui, somebody like that, to find something to bring in. You definitely need the big. You need more defense. If you can do that and keep basically it intact and have LeBron, AR, and Luka, I think if you have a big and a 3-and-D wings and a couple of them, I think you can be in good shape. But you also still have Jared Vanderbilt still on the roster. I think you still have Jake LaRavia still on the roster. You still have all these guys that are going to do nothing.
Those are the pieces I think that if you can move them, you move them. But I think you're going to get something very similar to what you had a year ago. And I think it's dissatisfying, but it's the best decision.
And those guys won't be here the following year. I think Jake LaRavia's got one more year left. Yep. Jared Vanderbilt's got one more year left. So after that,
I think Jared has 2.
He has 2 more.
Well, one more, and then a team player option. He can opt back in for $13 million in 2 years.
Right. I know.
Yeah. You didn't like that, did you? You didn't like that, did you?
2 years from now is 2 years from now. Those stuff changes, and it changes quick. And
that one's an expiring contract that you can move.
There you go.
Yeah.
And there's
San Antonio.
Exactly.
You never
DeAndre,
know.
he just stopped dead in his tracks. Like, oh man, $14 million.
If I said to you, hey, listen, they have a top 3 or 4 player in the league, and they got a 53-win team. That's pretty good.
I'm okay with it.
That's pretty good.
If that's your best available option, okay.
That's what it is. And it's not like they're foregoing the opportunity to go get Wembanyama or Jalen Brunson. It's what's out there is pretty uninspiring.
I like
so
my
let's
hand.
just wait. Yeah.
It depends on how you play it. Yeah.
Right. Let's play it again.
I very much want to see what the Walter group can do with Andrew Friedman, Faranzidi, and whoever they bring in, and what they do in terms of trades, because they did it with the Dodgers. I know the money doesn't work the same way.
It also takes a little time to get all that stuff set up. Relatively speaking, they just got here. I know it's been about a year or so, but it takes some time to put those systems in place.
Yeah, Mark Walter's been here quite some time,
but he wasn't in charge until recently.
Absolutely fair.
Yeah, let that thing cook just a little bit longer, and then we can get impatient and start doing crazy stuff. We're talking drinking straight up coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Greg's here on a Wednesday, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
I actually signed up now for the Starbucks app.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Welcome to 2014.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I finally got the Starbucks app, but in typical fashion of mine, I was about 12 minutes out from downtown LA. I was able to drive, download the Starbucks app, put in my credit card information, make the order, all of it in 5-6 minutes, and I was able to park at LA Live and get up to the
Hold on. So you're driving. You have your phone in one hand. You have a credit card in the other hand, and you're putting in your credit card as you're driving.
Well, do you
Where's
know
the wheel?
Do you know? Well, the wheel is controlled by the skirat.
Right, exactly. I wish I could tell you that I was so 2026 that I had a self-driving vehicle, but I don't.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Welcome to Milagro Tequila, where the sun shines, good times roll, and tequila pours. Take a sip of sunshine this summer with Milagro Tequila, crafted from 100% Blue Weber agave for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Shake up fresh margaritas with Milagro Silver. Mix the perfect paloma with Milagro Reposado, or enjoy the rich, smooth taste of Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Find Milagro at your favorite retailer, in-store, and online. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
The great part about being a dad is the ability to fall asleep in my chaise lounge in Oasis. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Soccer watch party at Sideline. Saturday the 20th. Adidas giveaway and Av Alta players. Go!
Number 2.
A free bucket cap for Dad the 21st. Then Father's Day bingo to win a share of over 25 grand.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 3 Corvette Stingrays June 28th. You could drive off a winner.
Morongo. Good times.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone,
Welcome to AutoZone.
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up with Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Straight Up on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it. Straight Up with Travis Rogers right now.
DeMarco, this should not surprise me because of what you told me on your trip to Scotland.
Yes.
On your interaction with the Scots.
Just play rugby.
Rugby. Those folks like to have a good time.
Yes, they do.
And they have basically decided that they were going to drink every drop of alcohol in the city of Boston.
Good for them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did they drink them dry?
Yeah. DeMarco, literally, they drank multiple bars
Multiple
dry.
bars? I thought it was like one bar.
Here it is. The Boston
Yes,
Beer
Scotland.
Company said in a news release from Thursday to Sunday that the Tartan Army, as the Scott fans are known, drank 4 times what the company normally stocks during a typical 4-day weekend like the 4th of July. So 4th of July, people are
They go
having a
heavy.
good time.
Yes.
They 4X'd the 4th of July.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
They're adding extra emergency deliveries to meet the need.
Wow.
They also 4X'd a typical St. Patrick's Day weekend
Good Lord.
in
No
Boston.
way.
They outdrank the Irish.
They out by a factor of 4.
Oh, my God.
Right? Scottish fan Dave Orr told local NBC affiliate the White Bull Tavern there was no beer. We drank the place dry. Pretty much everything. They ran out of everything. Tennant, the local beer, being number one. Fans are unbelievable. They're having fun, drinking, partying, having a great time. We've been here for over 30 years, Hennessy's bar owner said, and we've never seen anything like this.
Way to go.
Hennessy's is a big-time bar out there, too, from what I understand.
I'm assuming, they drank. Boston is a drinking city. They didn't drink Salt Lake City dry. Okay, they didn't drink some small southern town that's probably still dealing with like some prohibition rules. They drank Boston dry.
You had to know, though, right?
Like, the Irish out here.
You had to know they were coming.
They tripled their order, and it wasn't enough.
Oh, my God. Wow.
They had to do an emergency order in a lot of the bars. It's wild.
Where do they get it? Like the local breweries?
So, they have the locals that they're just
like Anheuser-Busch isn't coming out there with a big truck full of beer.
Okay, so when
there were 20 beers on tap, including many you can only get at the tap room. They were basically drinking this one beer. We're adding extra deliveries this week to make sure we have enough moving forward.
Wow, just more and more kegs, like 6 times more kegs.
I mean, 4X wasn't enough.
That's
so they got it. I mean, do you go to 5X? You go to 6X?
The best part of all this is that you don't know, like, there's nothing in the street. There's no story about, they're flipping cars and doing this. No. They're just drinking, having fun.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Headbutting and falling out. Right there. That's what they do.
So when I used to work at McDonald's and we used to run out of ingredients, we would either call, like I used to work for a franchise, so we would call another store, hey, can you guys spare X, Y, and Z, and then on
Pickles,
our delivery,
3 only.
Seriously, whatever. And when we get deliveries, we'll just pay you guys back with our delivery. A lot of the times, the sister stores would be like, "Sorry, we're down on this, we can't." So we would call like the corporate McDonald's, like across the freaking city, and that's how you would do it. So that's how I was like, I would do that, but they drank the
whole city
down. They can't even call another bar.
Did you ever go beer crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what did you get up to? Like, what was your
the amount of beers in like a day?
You could drink?
In a day?
Like with Wade Boggs, could you hang with Wade?
I could not. This is a little embarrassing to say. There was a time in my life when I could easily drink 15 or 16 beers.
Yeah, 24 pack.
I couldn't get that high, but I could. Yeah, I could.
Have you seen him chug a beer?
Yeah.
I have. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if
you can do that, you can drink
do a 12 rack in my sleep.
But imagine if that was your life.
Yeah.
This would be normal to you. Like what we call like normal consumption.
Yeah.
It's just getting started for them.
So I'm going to take 2 cities off the board. Okay, you've been all over the country. I know you've traveled a little bit. So, Laura, I knew you traveled. D, get in on this. So I'm taking Vegas and New Orleans off the board.
Okay.
Those are 2 really heavy drinking ones.
Right.
Yeah.
So but the drunkest city you've ever been, where everywhere you go, all people want to do is just go drink.
Oh.
I've got 2. I mean, they're just normal cities, but it's like New York. When I went to New York, was very much everybody was just hammered on the streets.
Really?
Or maybe it's just me being hammered and thinking that everybody else
was
was
every
hammered.
10 feet too.
Yeah, there was. There's one, and they were at the time. I think it's not anymore. They were open till 4:00 in the morning.
I
so
love that.
you just keep on going and going. And then the other time was when I was in Chicago.
I hate you. That's where I was going.
You go to Chicago, you sit down at a bar, and everybody will talk to you, and they're the nicest people in the world.
They're Midwesterners.
They're Midwesterners, and they just drink with you and hang out.
Okay.
It was great.
Chicago was my number one answer. But also, I didn't like Ohio, sorry. But Cincinnati was very much so like that. Everybody sat and drank with
Cincinnati, founded by German immigrants, so there's a ton of pubs and breweries.
Yeah, Cincinnati is the other one.
You get a Stein there.
Seattle, too, though.
Seattle's, what about you?
Okay, so I was young in Seattle.
Okay.
I didn't have enough money to go hang out.
Yeah.
So for me, it was definitely the Midwest.
Yeah, Chicago's a good one.
It's not like you're going out drinking. This is just what they do. It's part of it. And it's all year long. Like people standing outside at bars with snow on the ground drinking beers.
Yes.
That's the last thing I want when I'm outside in the cold.
Do you got one?
No, so I have not been to the Midwest, and it seems like that is the area where, that's that type of environment.
Are you a big drinker?
No, I'm not really a big drinker.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing. You guys have all given excellent answers.
So can we go outside of the country?
Oh, yes. Wait 1 second. They're all good answers, but none of you named the right answer.
Okay. Arizona?
No.
Texas?
Bingo.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you were in Houston.
Dallas.
I have never in my life been around people that, and people would get drunk here, but they're not drunks, but they're never not drinking.
Right.
It's just a constant, you go into somebody's house, hey, can I get you something? Yeah, sounds good, whatever you're having. Well, here's a Crown and Coke. Here's a Crown on the rocks. Here's a Crown Neat. Here's a beer. And the second
beer's not drinking.
No, beer's
not drinking.
Water. Your whistle.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was from the moment you show up until the moment you leave, and then the next morning you show up again, whether it's your kid's soccer game, they got something in that cup that they're making. Last night, Lily, you ready to go? I'm like, bro, I can barely keep my eyes open. I forgot what in the world is going on around here?
Have you been to Austin? Like
I have
on,
been to
on
Austin.
6th Street and Rainy Street, those two they just are constant.
But
everybody.
That's a great one too. But this isn't like the bars. This is the neighborhood.
Yeah, this is home.
This is
This is
just
in general?
Yeah, this is you. To your point, you go outside. It's a nice night. You're all of a sudden you walk out. The kids are playing on the street. Everybody's out there having a drink, and then somebody comes out and brings more. I've
This
never
is like a
seen
Mexican
anything
I've
like
ever
household.
heard no one gets drunk on beer was in Texas.
Yeah.
Like it's not alcohol. It's just a soda.
what
It's a
you
drink.
drink
Right.
when you're walking down the street.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a Mexican household, by the way. You get there. Do you want to drink? You're cooking.
There
You
you
want to
go.
drink.
Yep.
You want to leave? Hey, you got to drive. Well, you got somebody else. Anyways, also, when I went to Puerto Rico and the DR, it's not, let's get hammered. It's just kind of
just
a drink.
constant.
Just-
It's
yeah.
just
You never not have a drink in your hand.
I've never
Great
seen
time.
anything
Yeah.
like that
It's
in my
also
life.
tropical.
Yeah.
Different.
It was
No.
the same. It was same in France.
Amsterdam. But you go there for that.
Yeah, that's why I took Vegas and New Orleans. Like, Vegas and New Orleans I'm going there to do that.
Right, that's
it's
why
not.
I'm here.
That's the
Isn't
destination.
it like Atlantic City like that or whatever?
I've never been AC.
Me neither.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think you want to go
Same.
to
You
AC.
go
there
It's
for that.
dirty.
It's
dirty.
dirty.
I heard it's
Yeah.
dirty.
It's beer o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
No
somewhere.
thanks. Straight up with Travis. That's me. Sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka. Blue Ice has a commemorative bottle celebrating USA's 250th anniversary and Blue Ice Vodka's 25th anniversary. New red, white, and blue themed bottles featuring the 250th logo inside the label are currently available in stores for the straight expression in both 750 milliliter and 1.75 liter size. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do a little shop talk to round it up. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Greg's here on a Wednesday on 710 ESPN.
New DraftKings customers, listen up. If you sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards. That's code LA710. Write that down, tattoo it on your forehead. DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states now. That means us. That means California. And the whole world is watching one tournament right now. You know what I'm talking about. Group stage chaos, knockout drama, stoppage time heartbreak. It's all there. It's been so much fun watching that. And DraftKings Sports app is now live in California. So whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, drink them dry, you're going to be in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. And it's right here in California. Did I say that already? Let me say it again. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers, like I said, sign up right now. Use code LA710. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards. The partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28th. Remember that. June 28th. It is over. For terms, dkng.co/predictions. Promo. Good luck out there.
Coming up tonight on ESPN LA Road to the Cup, Mario, we are going to take a look back at match day one. What a fiery start to this tournament. This World Cup is amazing already.
Yeah, we got stars galore in this 2026 World Cup. All of them delivering. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland. Plus, we preview match day twos for Mexico versus South Korea and U.S. versus Australia.
Road to the Cup tonight, 6 p.m. on ESPN LA.
Keep it right here for the very best coverage of the 2026 NBA Draft. All your ESPN LA Draft coverage is driven by your SoCal Hyundai dealers. There's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you have saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Red Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
We're all
here. We're all ready to go again.
What's happening? How's your butt?
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
All right, coming up next, in fact, it's the Road to the Cup on ESPN LA. Dave Denholm, Mario Ruiz. We're bringing the latest news, previews, and reaction from soccer's biggest tournament and its biggest matchups. The Road to the Cup is powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you. Let's do a little birthdays to start shop out. Kendrick Lamar, 39 years old today.
The tide is starting to turn. Have you heard that?
About-
People are starting to say he's the bully in the whole thing.
And the Drake thing?
And the whole Drake versus Kendrick thing.
I mean, he won a Grammy for it.
Yeah.
He was at the Super Bowl having everybody in unison saying, like,
I know.
making
I'm just
fun
saying.
of. If that's not bullying, I don't know. But it was also funny and smart. So it's not
Two
bullying.
things can be true at the same time. Yeah.
Can we talk about how it was Cube's birthday Monday? Yesterday we had Pac's birthday, and today's Kendrick.
All right.
That's dope.
Pretty good June.
All we need is old dirty bastard.
ODB.
There we go.
Venus Williams turns 46 years old today. And understand what I'm saying. I feel a little bad for Venus. Venus is one of the all-time greats.
Yeah.
And her little sister just dusts her.
You remember Richard Williams holding up the sign that
Yeah.
said, I told you?
Yep.
He said it. Serena's going to be better than all of them, and there she is. But Venus started it all.
Venus was a tremendous champion.
Yes.
Like multiple Grand Slam winning tennis player.
Can I admit something?
You like Venus better?
I like Venus better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I like the way she plays.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was the whole part of the movie, the King Richard.
Yeah.
That was all about Venus, right?
It was about the dad.
It was the dad, but but it was
Yeah.
Venus was the one that he was
Yeah.
following more. So Serena was too little.
The start of it all, yeah.
You say, wait till the next one comes.
And here she comes.
He wasn't wrong.
Nope.
You're gonna like both of these, DeMarco. Apple strudel day is today. I know
think
you like
know.
apples.
I could eat apple strudel, apple pie, anything
You
apple.
talk about
goes
apple
right down.
pie and
Yes.
apple fritters all the time, so I
Yep.
figured apple strudel was in the sweet spot.
Bring it on. Let's go.
Apple
Yes.
pie is a good pie, but an
Never
apple
say no.
fritter, I can't do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you
I don't
want
know
a
why.
Cuban
What's the
sandwich
difference?
tomorrow?
It's not much. It's just the feeling of a donut that has apple in it. I don't like stuff in my donut.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but it tastes like a piece of apple pie. It's
What?
cinnamon and apples.
Yeah,
it's the same
I
idea.
get the idea, but it's one's like a pie, and it's a whole bunch of
Is it too
apples
hard?
inside of it.
Is it too hard?
Yeah, it's
Not
too
if you get a good
hard.
one.
You're not a jelly-filled guy?
No, I'm not a jelly-filled guy.
No, he's right about that. Those are no good.
What are we trying to do over there? What are you trying to get me into right there? Nope, none of that. Move past it, Trav.
You'll eat a cherry tart too, won't you, DeMarco?
Yes. Yeah. He's talking my language there.
Yeah. Those are your pies, cherry.
Does that say National Eat Your Vegetables Day?
I guess so.
I love that.
Love
Yay.
vegetable.
We should eat our vegetables.
Did your mom or dad ever have to make you clean your plate?
No.
Me neither.
Only one era. My mom and my stepdad grew zucchini in the backyard.
Oh, you got it nonstop?
We had zucchini everything.
Yeah.
Don't you ever serve me zucchini.
It's pretty good.
I will throw it out the window.
You can't do.
It's just in your brain now.
Zucchini OD?
Every sort of way you can have
Grilled
zucchini, we had it.
So good.
Really?
Not even fried?
Not
even fried?
Oh, fried zucchini's really
Grilled.
good.
Everything fried is good, man.
So Riley
With
will
ranch.
not eat vegetables. She's 14 years old. She still will not eat vegetables. I tried to make her clean her plate, would never do it.
Sit there all day?
I finally gave up and said, just eat what you want.
She's Al Michaels. She won't eat
Yes.
anything green.
100%.
Al
I don't believe that
insists-
either.
Al's 81, I want to say, and he insists that he has never eaten a vegetable.
Like Otani.
Potato.
You're performing.
Like,
no one's
he's
going to
Al
care.
Michaels. He can do whatever he wants.
You're 80.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Today in 1983, Kneel Before Zod was
Kneel!
released in
You
theaters.
gotta say it right.
Superman 2.
Kneel before Zod.
All right, quick
Come
one.
to me, son of Jarrell.
Not a last man standing, but today the NBA and ABA merged in 1976. Anybody know the 4 ABA teams that are still in the NBA? Anybody?
76ers?
No.
Okay.
Suns?
No.
No.
There's 4 left.
Celtics?
No. Celtics are named originally.
Spurs.
Are 1.
Yep.
Pistons.
No. Pacers.
Okay.
Nuggets. Nets. Those are the
Really?
4 that are left.
Wow.
Something with the P was in there.
Yep.
All
yep.
I picture is Dr. J with a fro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was in the ABA with the Virginia Squires
Yes.
too.
Dunking from the free throw line.
They invented
Ghana
the
scored.
three-point shot, the dunk contest.
Absolutely.
The ABA was a legit league. All right, we got a little World Cup action with
Let's
Den
go.
Holm and Mario Ruiz coming up then. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Coming up tonight on ESPN LA Road to the Cup, Mario, we are going to talk and take a look back at match day 1. What a fiery start to this tournament. This World Cup is amazing already.
Yeah, and we got stars galore in this 2026 World Cup. All of them delivering. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland. Plus, we preview match day 2s for Mexico versus South Korea and U.S. versus Australia.
Road to the Cup tonight, 6 p.m. on ESPN.